Nothing comes to salvage, except horse-eating beasts, apparently. A man was attacked outside the Nodding Poppy, Delvine, brother of that corpse we found in the Driftwood Marsh. He's no one remarkable, a farmer from the Tarn Woods, came to salvage to collect his brother's things from the clinic, and that's when he was hunted down by a monster. These brothers don't have a lot of luck, do they? So, what do we know about the beast in question? Apparently, it's wolf-like, huge, and black as night. It attacked Arn, broke his arm, and gutted his horse. Good thing Luca was there to heal him, or things could have been a lot worse. The horse wasn't so fortunate, though. Torn apart. Seems whatever killed it had 2 mouths, 2 heads. Also, the horse was rotting. Fast. Unnaturally fast. So, we're dealing with something that can cause magical disease or decay. Possibly something undead. This just keeps getting better. And yet, after such a big catch, it didn't finish its meal. Why? Something must have scared it off, back into the woods. What, though? Well, whatever it is, it needs to be dealt with. And if anyone is going to deal with it, it might as well be me. Us, I suppose. Salvage doesn't exactly have any seasoned monster hunters around, so Luca, Willow, and I are as good as we're going to get. Usually not the kind of business I get involved in, but something so grisly playing out that close to the poppy, that can't happen. So, after getting a word of warning out to the citizens of Salvage, we braved the woods. Followed the beast's tracks and Willow's nose, we found something very peculiar. I mean, it's not every day a massive beast disappears in the hollow of a tree. Literally disappears. Luca sensed conjuration magic buried under said tree, so we spent the rest of the day playing the part of lumberjacks. After some chopping and digging, we found ourselves in possession of a strange lead figurine, some sort of spell component. Buried here over 10 years ago for some reason, desecrated now. Not clear what it was used for, maybe summoning or enchanting magic, summoned Fae or summoned Shadow Spawn, who knows. What we do know is if anyone tried to use it now, it would probably backfire on them. No idea it made it go awry, but well, we have it now. Or had it. Back at Willow's boat, we melted the thing down, nullifying their any remaining magic. And maybe that will be that. Maybe the beast fled through a magic portal and now has no way of returning to Salvage. Case closed. If only. I guess we'll have to wait and watch. Willow stayed behind to do some reading. Knowing them, they'll show up out of nowhere with another breakthrough. But I'll admit, something about them being alone at night is making me nervous. Feels darker than usual. One thing's for sure, I won't be putting down my knife anytime soon.
Alright. We pick up with night fallen over Salvage. Rain coming down. Looks like it'll rain throughout the night. Willow has just come to the conclusion of their research. What would you like to do?
Well, I think immediately upon having their eureka moment, Willow is probably going to immediately make for the door, like they're going to just out of there. But they think again. So what we discovered last time is that the sun chased away a shadow beast, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And the sun is now gone. So it's dark outside. So imagine Willow's like holding the door, just like all of this going through their head, like, wait. This might not be a very smart idea. Also, Willow left Fish Dog with the others so that it could help do what it has been doing, keep everyone safe. But Willow's on their own, but they do want to go tell them in case they don't hear back, and then Anne and Luca come to the boat, and that's just a whole nother mess. So anyway, Willow's going to back into their room and try and find their old stuff, or rather their bracelets, which are in their pockets. So adorning their bracelets. And also, because of the horse situation, which has probably struck Willow, made them a bit like memory queasy. They're also thinking of wearing their mask outside. They have their working mask, which helps with insulation, since Willow smells everything very strongly and works in carpentry and welding and such.
Yeah.
So,
always wear a filtration mask when you're dealing with
anything you can smell, basically.
Yeah.
If you can smell
anything,
it's
yeah.
in the
Sawdust.
air.
anything from sawdust to horse guts. Good to
Yeah.
have a filtration mask on. So Willow's like, I'm not going to be caught out by that again. If that happens again, which hopefully it doesn't, because, we'll find the
Yeah.
monster before then, yes?
Yeah.
And, so Willow's basically going to, in short, armor up before they leave.
Hell yeah. You don your armor with a magic shimmer as it snaps into place and head out the door into the darkness of the night. It is raining and miserable. It is the
Great.
first thing you feel. But it is not too far to the Nodding Poppy. Meanwhile, Anne and Luca, what are you guys up to?
What time of night is it?
Around dinner, I'd imagine.
Then that's what we're doing.
Or like you're just finishing up dinner.
Yeah, and we'll probably help out as they usually do. But are wondering where Willow is.
We're just worried for Willow because they're alone, and that's probably not good. Or, I don't know, they always seem to be alone. No, I think we're just going through our regular night routine.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's probably peering out the window a little more frequently than usual, but
Mm-hmm. It is a while yet before Willow arrives, so...
Ooh.
Hmm?
Oh, no, no, carry on.
I need to take a shower since
Okay.
I've been
Doing labor.
working laboriously in the fields.
The woods
Same
and
thing.
the
There's grass.
pavement.
Yes.
He
Pounding the
lifted a
pavement
horse.
and the trees. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long day.
It has,
Mm.
It sure
actually.
has.
Hmm.
Yeah, you started early and you kept going, and now it's relatively late.
yeah. Well, if Willow's not back and Luca's going to take a shower and might return to their room as well,
Mm-hmm.
just try to gather themselves after the day. Think about,
Is anyone
Decompress.
yeah. Is anyone?
taking Fish Dog, or shall Fish Dog just fly out the nearest window and go perch on the roof again?
Fish Dog can keep lookout, I think, and would be happy if Fish
Yeah.
Dog went and did that.
Cool.
Yeah. And Fish Dog doesn't want to watch me shower, so...
Doesn't it?
I don't know, Willow, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No. That specimen can stay where it is behind closed doors.
I thought you meant Fish Dog.
Yeah. So, thinking about the undertaking that we're all considering doing here with this strange beast, and might have something on their mind. It has been a while, and a lot has happened. That they have been thinking about maybe talking to a particular someone.
Mm-hmm.
So with everyone occupied and out of the way, they're going to lock their door and bring out their book.
Oh.
So,
Think of
you
what
open
to
up
say.
your tome, flick to a blank page.
Yeah, which one? I've forgotten which font I was using.
Ben forgets handwriting.
I don't know how to write anymore.
Luca's rubbing off on you, I see.
I think it was Patrick Hand.
Yes, that's what I'm going with. So Let's pretend N knows many different writing styles if this is wrong.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, yeah. So N will flip open their book and kind of stare at the page, trying to think of how to induce this. We'll just go blunt, I guess.
Mhm.
Are you there? How else are you supposed to approach this situation?
Oh, and
Oh, dude.
We
Hi.
we
Are you
have
there?
Are you up?
Oh,
no.
and
Always, yep, that makes sense. Do I even need to bother writing or...
I mean, we don't need to write it out every single time, but
Yes, but does
what
it...
is the gist of the conversation?
Well... If we're going to do this, we need to set up some ground rules. I need to know that you're not going to do particular things. We need to establish what those are. Do you understand?
It responds with say your terms.
Yeah, okay. Well, then my terms are this. If anything you do ever hurts someone against my will, then our deal is off. And by extension, if you ever override the control of my body or my magic, then the deal is off. And if you start trying to change me into something else, then the deal is off. Do you understand me?
It responds with an understood
Right.
after a moment of hesitation.
Good. Do you have any terms?
There's like a sort of ripple to the paper as if it almost looks like a hand is pressing down on it as like a pen hovering over it, waiting to, or like trying to think of what to say. And then the words slowly appear saying, we need to get stronger.
Oh,
You need to be better at using this power. You need to learn more, know more, so that nothing can hurt us.
yeah, that's the plan. We can agree on that. But I do have a question for you.
There's sort of a waiting silence.
Aggie said you would eventually bloom. Do you know what happens when you do?
I don't know, is the answer.
Do you control your growth? Does using my power make you grow faster?
The power feels right, is what it answers.
Right for you.
It comments back on that, even if you don't write that down, as you want power too. You don't want to be helpless. I don't want to be helpless.
Yes, and that means that you're not going to take power away from me, as we've established. So even if you
We work
grow,
together.
yes, even if you grow, you don't overtake me. Understood?
Understood. This is your body.
Yes.
It pauses for a moment and then sort of almost dreamlike starts writing a series of words that sort of fade in and out. It says, dreams, visions. I am an unwilling guest. I am a seed that was planted. I do not know what I am. I exist here and elsewhere at the same time.
I suppose that means you don't know where you exist then, if it's Kaibar or Zoriat?
Those names sound familiar, but not at the same time.
Right, okay. You seem to have the gist of things. Suppose you
I
don't
am
know.
always watching, even if I don't understand.
Fair
Your
enough.
life is my life now.
So it would seem. You are an eye. Not much I can do about that. Do you know why the snapdragons planted you?
No.
Did you
Curiosity.
have any connection or know the other eyes that were planted that night?
There's a pause. I am one of many. It's sort of a questioning phrase.
Do you have
Are there
contact?
others like us?
Do you have contact with any other eyes?
No, only you.
Well, if there were other eyes like you, there aren't any more. At least not that I know of. Why did you save me that day?
You didn't want to die. I understand fear. I understand annihilation. I do not understand death the way that you do.
Well, that's a start.
You were hurting, so I was hurting. You reached out, so I reached back.
Well, it's good to know we'll have that level of understanding.
I have questions.
All right.
This place you are in, what does it mean?
The poppy?
Yes.
It's a place to stay. It's a clinic. It's a roof over my head. It's safer than being on the street. Being in an inn, even.
Why is that?
I know the people here, I suppose. At least to some extent. I'm confident they're not going to hurt me. At least not for now.
What makes these people different from everyone else?
Isn't that a question? They're good people. They don't want to hurt anyone, and they don't seem to look down on me for all the various weird tower spit I brought through their doors, so...
There's a long sort of silence. A very long silence. Carries on for minutes.
You still there?
When the old woman held us, it was like pain, but different.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Why was it different?
You're probably asking the wrong person. It's... It was like a release of pain somewhere safe, I guess. And sometimes you need that. I guess.
Is it like when we use our magic?
No.
The release of power?
No, not
It felt
exactly.
the same kind of right.
Well, it's certainly less deadly. It's like the opposite of death, really. But it does feel right. It feels a lot better than being at the brink all the time. You've been here for 5 years. You know that hasn't happened before. I don't know how to explain it. It's not always safe to do that. And here it is, so... And now I have control.
There's another long pause for a while. The monster in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
You should kill it.
That's the plan.
You feel sort of a brief flash of memory of, like, hunting the cockatrice. You're using your powers in the lighthouse. Even those were like awkward, desperate, panicky situations. The power, at least, was something that you could control and felt like doing something. For a long time, you've sort of hidden and kept low, and that's kept you safe. But knowing now a little clearer who your enemies really are, there's this sort of deep urge that is not entirely your own of wanting to become so strong that nothing terrible can ever happen to you again.
Mm-hmm.
The more you use our power, the words appear on the page. The more we learn and grow together.
All right. And that's the deal.
We end the scene there. Willow, it was a quiet, very quiet walk on the way to the Nodding Poppy. Give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Okay.
Hey now.
So Willow is extremely distracted. When was the last time that you had to use this mask? That's a kind of an in-joke between me and Mim. We know when the last time was.
Yeah.
We'll share with the class.
A while
What?
ago.
Oh, not.
Yeah, a while ago.
I
Still
mean,
kind
we-
of
Yeah.
stinks a little bit of salt. Which is weird because you know you've used this since during carpentry and stuff, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
been a
weird.
long time since you've been in danger like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
You feel very tense and very sort of in your own head, and before you know it, you're at the door of the Nodding Poppy.
Oh, I think Willow gets there sooner than they even expect. Okay. They're going to go to knock, and then before they knock, they're like, "Hold on, I'm wearing a mask," and they're going to quickly tap their wrists, and it snaps off the way that it snapped on.
The cold night air sort of hits your face, and you're like, take a deep, sort of steadying breath.
Yeah.
Nothing smells amiss here, at least.
Yeah. Can I take one more look around me before I open the door? Or knock, in any case?
Sure, what are you looking for exactly?
You can't undo that natural one.
No.
Fine, I'll just roll with it then. Willow just wants to get inside, I guess. Well, no,
No,
I think Willow
I'm
would
asking
peer
what
around.
you're looking for. Yeah.
Willow's just looking for anything awry, basically.
Yeah.
And maybe check on... Oh, can I make Fish Dog do a perception? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah, you can make Fish Dog do a perception check.
Because Fish Dog's on the roof.
Yeah.
Willow might peer around again. I guess I'll see what Fish Dog says first. Willow's paranoid. Willow would look around again.
Yeah. Hey.
Now.
So, Willow, you sort of check in with Fish Dog, and it gives you the all clear. It has been keeping alert the entire time. Nothing strange has happened at the Poppy.
Okay. And if I just like look over, does that count as a perception, or is that just Willow looks and then knocks?
I think Willow just looks and then knocks.
Okay, cool.
The
Well,
lights are on indoors.
Ding dong.
Yeah. Yeah. And you hear the doorbell. Luca as well. I imagine, Luca, you get the door.
Yep, and I'll clean up their dealings and come out.
Hello.
Good evening.
You're back.
Why are you here?
Am I inside now? I assume Willow
Yes.
would have come right in. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
have
hanging out.
answers.
Really?
Yep.
I look very fresh. My hair is a little damp.
Yes, we noticed, Luca.
Willow's hair is very damp on account of they were out in the rain.
They're probably gonna stand in like a corner of the poppy, realizing they were distracted, so they probably didn't notice they got like
Soaked.
rained upon. So they're just gonna stand kind of bedraggled in a corner, like, sorry.
Do you want a towel?
I'll be
I'll
fine.
get
Willow
you a
starts
towel.
digging into their pocket.
We have
Pulls
towels.
out like a sham wow. I'm kidding. But
We
yeah,
say
pulls
wow
out-
every time.
Yeah. I think Willow would have like a flannel that they start drying themselves off with.
Aha.
While they're drying themselves off, they're probably going to talk. So, shadow beasts.
You know what it is?
Yes, shadow beast.
Okay. What does that mean?
Oh, okay. Well, by the way, Willow's like upside down, drying, like towel drying their hair, but the way you do, like they're like scrunching it against their head
Yes.
so that it
Head-
doesn't end up
yeah.
flat. Yeah. So, from a bar, probably. You don't need to know about that. Don't worry about it. Shadowy thing. Willis scattering through their thoughts. Ephemeral. You don't really need to know about the shadow cross. In any case, it was chased away by the sun.
Huh.
Aha.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Basically, Willow whips their head back up. The place was so dark under the tree that it created a portal through which a shadow beast emerged. And so when the sun rose, it chased it away, which is why we found no trace of it, but also bodes poorly for nighttime and salvage, which is why I came back.
Yeah. That's not good.
No.
Was it just the darkness that
Hmm?
caused the portal? Did I cut down a tree for nothing?
Wait, no, it was just, well, wait, Zeke, I'm confirming. It was specifically the darkness of a hollow of a tree, yeah?
It was, but
And
that
something.
the little thing underneath it made it more
Potent.
likely.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, so Willow explains. No, it's specifically the tree, like the hollow of the tree, and also that little thing we found in it.
It's the fact that there was like a piece of permanent darkness, basically, in a place, and also that little tuning fork made it more easy for that portal to
Yeah.
appear there.
Yeah.
So my efforts were not for nothing.
No.
Yes. You have
Okay.
if you have effectively destroyed that gateway.
Oh, all right.
And then like, Willow's going to notice your dejected look and be like, don't worry, firewood's always necessary.
That's true, especially
Mhm.
on cold nights.
However, that does bode poorly for, as I said, the dark and anywhere else where there may be a portal.
That might not have been the only one.
Willow shrugs.
So I can tell you a few more things that you gleaned from your research. You did some brushing up
Yes, good.
since your roll was so high.
Yes.
Usually shadow crossings only occur at certain times of year, usually in the middle of winter, like during the darkest nights of the year.
Mhm.
That is sort of very rare, like they are least likely to happen at the summer solstice, obviously, because that's the most light. And most likely to happen during the winter solstice because that's the most dark. That being said, likelihood does not mean impossible. And you do know that the more undisturbed a place by human activity or humanoid activity, the more likely it is to appear. There's also like speculations that they show up in places of death, because of the obvious, like, sympathetic magic connection between Mabar and entropy and death and so on. Although Mabar is not necessarily the plane of the dead. There's a likelihood that there are other portals, but they might not be active all the time. These things are like extremely temporary most of the time. It's very rare to find permanent portals to other planes of existence. And it's less of a like proper portal and more like a hole in a net. You
Yeah.
know?
I think Willow
It's
might
something
actually,
that slips through the cracks.
yeah, Willow might actually express it in that specific metaphor as well.
Yeah.
But also, would that lead Willow to say that this was just an anomaly, or should we be on the lookout? Like, have I been given any indication that I should still be on the lookout for more trouble?
It is unclear.
Okay, so yeah, Willow will not lead either way, so they're not going to sound dismissive, but they will sound like tell you guys that it was a temporary like rip. Doesn't mean that there aren't more rips, but
Is there any way we
And you
can lure it
definitely
out?
made it so that the rip can't appear in that place again.
so that one's safe.
Yeah.
But there are many more trees, and we don't know what lays beneath them.
Yes, is there any way we could lure this thing out of hiding? If there is a way it can get out, something that'll tempt it into the open?
You thinking of something specific? That one?
Well, the beast that attacked Arn's horse.
Question to Zeke: would there be a reason to believe that that one specifically will come back if it's just a rip and
It might.
It's got a
okay?
taste.
Because I feel like N has that certainty because of the eye, but would Willow have that inclination? Because I would think that another thing might come through anytime.
I mean, if you've here's the thing: once a thing is through, it can pass through more easily. Is sort of
Oh,
the
okay,
gist of the
that makes
thing
sense.
of like once you've poked a hole through, you become more attuned to the material plane, if that makes sense.
Does that
Um,
necessarily, sorry, mean it'll come back here, or this that let's just say yes, I guess.
it might not come back here specifically, but
Yeah.
it is quite possibly still on the loose. You would need either more time because it's only been a day, um, or some other kind of confirmation to know that it is gone. Here's the other thing about shadow crossings: sometimes they are less portals and more like tunnels through space.
Oh, okay, so it could still be in
So
the tunnel.
yeah, so it could be either in the tunnel or on the other side of the tunnel, back in the material plane somewhere.
Eating other horses. Okay, so just to confirm, because I thought that it went back in, like that we determined that it went back into the hole and
Yes.
was basically back into the void, but now I'm assuming that it's back into the air quotes tunnels, potentially somewhere else, and could
Yeah.
potentially come back because it's had a taste for salvage. It's familiar with salvage. Okay.
Yeah.
But I still feel like Willow would be not blasé, but just kind of nebulous about it because there are many,
Yeah.
many, many, many possibilities of how
Yeah,
this
it
might or
is.
might not go.
Yeah. You can't say for certain either way, but it is
Yeah.
worth keeping a lookout. As for what would be bait is
Well, it
unclear.
did come out when Arn had a lamplight. So light in the woods, maybe,
Yeah.
but that could
Yeah.
attract other things too. Not necessarily wildlife, because wildlife would usually swerve human activity, but maybe a
What if
monster.
On just smelled delicious?
I mean, that's a distinct possibility, but we have to work with something that isn't dragging Arn back into the woods.
Maybe you can go smell him, Luca. Find out.
Okay.
Don't. Wait, so okay, Zeke, I'm going to ask too. Would Willow have any basis to say we could open like the tuning fork that was made? Is
Mhm.
any of that magic accessible?
No,
Okay.
but you could
The
try and
conjuration mishmash.
yeah, not to you currently, but you could try and find likely places for shadow crossings. You could ask
Yeah.
Arn if there's any other sort of places around near where he lives that like have that kind of foreboding quality
Is
to
anywhere
them.
dark in the woods? But yeah, Willow's probably going to say we could try and create our own again. Well, not create, rather take advantage of whatever's there.
I think if we could lure it out on our terms, that would be ideal.
Sorry.
Certainly the most straightforward way to try and bait it out would just be to like start wandering through the woods at night, making yourself a very obvious target.
Also,
But do you want to do that?
No. I think Willow laughed, by the way, because they probably weren't expecting anyone to agree with that logic. Oh, we'll just bust open a hole in the plains and
I'm not saying
bring
we
it
do.
to us.
I'm not saying we do it
And it's
that
like,
way
yeah, that sounds like a
specifically.
good idea.
I'm not saying we do it that way specifically. I'm just saying, in general, it's,
Yeah, Willow still
it's an
laughed
approach
and...
to take.
Okay.
Be it a
Well-
portal or otherwise, if we fight it on our terms, we'll have a better chance.
Yeah. Well, if you agree, I agree. Just not used to... Anyway, Luca?
I have no real opinions on this situation. Uh, I
Gotta
would
keep
like
on
to make
looking.
sure it doesn't come back.
Likewise.
That's the plan. But short of ripping another hole open or taking lanterns into the woods at night, do we have any other options here?
Can I
Is
do a...
Is there like a person who could magically find a hole for us?
Do you know someone, Luca?
No, I
I
thought
think his
Willow
name was
might.
Ludo.
He didn't need magic for that. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Anyway, can I do like a general brain check?
What are you trying to figure out? And I can tell you.
Just any other potential avenues of, like, I
Is it-
don't really want to involve another person, but Willow might know anyway. If there's anyone that could help locate a hole for us.
No.
Ludo?
No.
Enough!
Not that kind. I don't think Ludo would be able to tell if there is another shadow crossing anywhere nearby.
Are there people who would be able to find it?
I think you're the best suited for this task, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
me! Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, do you
the
mean
three
us?
of you. The
Yeah.
three of you.
Oh. That
Okay,
doesn't
then-
bode well.
With Luca saying, like, is there anyone else? Willow's going to say, I think it's just us.
Yeah, Savage isn't exactly brimming with the type for this type of work.
So should we go now?
Luca looking soggy and like, should we go now? I'm sleepy.
Just washed my hair.
Could always
No one's
wait
rested.
and see.
Yeah, I think it would be better if we didn't just wander into the woods with little information. If it does
I have a
come
thought.
back, then we can
Yeah.
confront it here. Let's just
How about... Sorry, Anne. Carry on.
watch for the night. Continue.
No, what I was going to say was we could each take watch.
Yes.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I mean, it came through here first and foremost, so if it's going to come back, might come back through the same way.
But
Drugs.
what if the hole is in a different spot?
Well,
Hopefully
that's
it'll-
just like...
It'll come out of the southern woods again, at least. We can keep our eyes in that direction.
So we're just hoping it's in the woods again. A different spot in the woods.
Woods
Okay.
are dark.
Yeah.
Willow shrugs. We haven't really got much to work with, but it's something.
It is. Well, I'm glad we left it with you then.
Willow smiles. I can take the first watch, since you look like you need a nap.
I did a lot of work today.
Okay, well,
I'll take the second then.
And I'll
Okay.
get up early.
good. Okay.
All right, that sounds
make
like
the
a
tea.
plan.
You're welcome to the kitchen.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else want a tea?
Lady time tea? For
Willow
me?
gives you that face like, you're a baby?
I'm fine, thank you. I think I'm just going to go and try and get some sleep.
Okay. Mm.
Are you sure you don't want a towel to dry off your clothes?
I'm going to go back into the rain.
Oh. You're going to walk around, are you?
You have an umbrella, don't you? You should use it.
I do. I forgot about it.
Well,
But yes,
use it
look.
now.
Willow pulls their umbrella out.
Not
I
in-
think they might have used it for a bit, but
You're such a big brain. How could you forget?
preoccupied
That's a fair point.
with finding
gonna
all the answers and the solutions.
What was that?
Hmm?
Did anyone just hear a bell?
Oh! That was, okay, let's just say that was Willow pulling something out of their pocket and it like dings
Okay.
on the way
Okay.
out because it was my pencil hitting my my drink bottle.
Okay.
Well, if we need that sound now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice Foley.
gonna give like Willow a clap on the shoulder, like, good work.
You as well, Lumberjack.
I can add that to my list of jobs.
Oh no.
Yes.
What?
Doctor, Magician, Prince, Luca, PhD, Lumberjack. Wait, how would that work?
Why don't you figure it out for me while I take a little nap?
Sure, I'm not doing anything better. Willow is going to make themselves a tea.
And me. I would like a tea.
Sure, I'm not doing anything better. So yeah, Willow will
You
also...
offered!
It'll be a pot. Willow will make a pot of tea. Willow's not going to deliver it to your room because Willow is going to immediately go outside and take watch. But it is
Okay.
left there for you.
Thank you.
And we'll
Alright.
probably retreat to their room. Try to sleep
Cool.
until it's their turn. Or
Alright.
otherwise.
Out like a light. I have
Am
a lot of
I?
experience with sleeping anyway.
Oh yeah, you would.
Yeah, he sure does.
Mm-hmm. That time in prison? Okay.
Wow.
He is like that.
Yeah. When I was in prison and when I was living on the streets, we were
This reminds me
traveling.
of a fun time of back when I was a prisoner of war, just friggin' dramatic Luca things. Yeah, so it sounds fun, man. This reminds me. Shh.
You have so little things to remember, Luca.
Aw.
Anyway, Willow, give me a perception check. Fish Dog can help you on this.
Okay, good. He's just standing, like, probably does a lap of the poppy, but also just stands there afterwards in the rain, looking.
Yep.
Okay, perception.
Nice.
Thank you, fish dog.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. Watch as all the lights in salvage go out, including the ones inside the poppy, as people bed down, and sit out in the cold and the rain, but at least you have a hot pot of tea. Keep you company. And fish dog.
Yeah. I think Willow would quickly get bored with this keeping
Yeah.
watch, so fish dog's going to help.
Yeah.
Willow doesn't seem the type to be used to sentry positions.
I imagine Willow stands perfectly still for like 2 minutes and is like, okay, surely that's been 3 hours, and is like, oh my god, oh, what am I doing? So like they just start digging around in their pockets for stuff to do, like just things.
Finds a
They have one of
Rubik's
those like
cube in
cup and balls.
there. Hoop and stick.
Yeah.
Honestly, Willow's going to be digging in their pocket, finding things that they
Paddleball.
forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, preserved lemons.
Just on the roof.
Forgot about these.
Yeah, you're just like sitting on the front
Lemons.
stoop, keeping an eye as like Fish Dog slowly patrols like across the front.
Yeah. When it gets particularly quiet, Willow might also like when you like throw a tennis ball and it bounces back to you, but with Fish Dog, it doesn't hit the floor, but it like does that backwards
Like,
roll before it hits the floor and like
whoop.
whoops back.
Yeah.
The lights, Willow's got the light dimmed in it,
Yeah.
so it doesn't,
Yeah.
Keep everyone awake.
so it doesn't, so it's dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the mon. Yep. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh boy, Willow's
Had a
so
long
bored.
day.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to be silly.
It. You are very confident that nothing slips past your attention.
Mhm.
However, you are still very bored because nothing happens.
Yeah. Willow doesn't get
But-
tired either. They just get bored, like terribly bored.
Yeah. Your shift finally ends, and you're like, okay, now it is surely time to like go wake Anne up and have a change of the watch.
Hmm.
And you are so grateful when Fish Dog finally tells you it's the right time to end.
She's like, bing bong, and then Willow's like up, like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
You know, they're like the ADHD leg bounce.
Oh yeah.
Willow does that
Yeah.
so much they dig like a little hole in the dirt.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Oh man.
you go wake up. You go back indoors to wake Anne
Yeah,
After-
Fish Dog keeps patrolling.
3 hours.
Knock, knock, knock.
I'm up.
Did N open the door? Or is it
Yeah,
already open?
you hear an I'm up and then a shuffle and the door will open.
Did you even sleep?
And
You slept some.
lifts their hands and does like a pinch of the air kind of gesture.
Huh. Well.
Anything?
No. I'm almost disappointed.
Sorry.
I know, right?
I'll be sure to scream if anything attacks me.
Counting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Fish Dog will stay with you. Willow's looking around. I don't think Elsa would mind me taking that, would they? They're pointing at one of the patient beds, like where
Yeah.
the freshly wounded, probably where Arn was. Is he still there or not?
He's still there. You could find a different room.
Yeah, okay,
Or,
never mind.
or like take N's bed while there.
No, Willow would feel weird. Is there just a chair, a nice looking chair?
You can kip on the sofa in the
Yeah, I
sort of main room.
Yeah, Willow's just going to sit on the sofa, and not
Crunch
like
up and nap.
no, they won't scrunch up. They literally just sit there. I don't think they're gonna nap. Not on purpose. They're probably gonna read or something and then conk out. But just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think Elsa would mind if I? I don't think Elsa would mind if.
No.
Anyway.
She does not.
Yeah. Anyway, good luck.
Thank you. And's gonna have their knife out and it's like spitting in their hand before they even leave the poppy.
Cool. And make a perception check, and Fish Dog make a perception check.
Ooh.
Ooh, high rolls.
I'm gonna come in with a 1.
On
Nice.
alert.
Damn!
Our eyes are open.
Hell yeah.
Beep boop.
And you are better than Willow at keeping watch.
Hmm.
You've done stakeouts before.
I
You
can
know what
sit
it's
still.
like to sort of... Yeah.
Keep
You
my
sort of
hands
idly
busy.
twirl your
Yeah.
knife in your hand to keep your focus up while you're watching. It is a long, quiet night. The rain finally sort of peters out towards the end of your watch. You've been up at it for like 4-ish hours. Nothing has happened. Fish Dog gives a little ding to indicate that your time is up. You should go wake Luca.
Alright. And we'll slowly rise and stretch out any stiffness from being in pretty much one position that entire time.
Go on.
Mhm.
And turn on a heel and go back inside.
As you head inside, you can briefly glance, like, Willow flopped over on the couch with a book on their face.
And kind of smirks at that and then moves on to Luca's room, which is now beside theirs.
Yep.
And we'll give it a knock.
Coming. And I come out and I'm fully dressed and I'm ready for the day.
Look at you, bright-eyed
Morning.
and bushy-tailed.
I don't have a tail. That's Willow's department.
Well, neither does anyone outside, that is to say, nothing happened.
Well, that's good to hear. Why don't you go get some rest? And I give End Shoulder a little pat.
Yeah, and then kind of shoves your hand off because that's what they always do when you pat their shoulder. I'll give it a try. Shout if you see anything.
Or you can come out if you need company.
I think I'll try to sleep.
What was that?
Sorry.
The book fell off
Fish
Willow's
dog.
head.
Yeah.
Fish dog just ran into a window by accident.
Bonk.
It's eager to see you.
I'll give them another intentional shoulder pat, like a cheeky one, as I walk past.
Mhm. Luca, you spot Willow with a book on their face, like just sprawled on the sofa. No blanket over them.
Oh, no, I have to fix that immediately. I'll fix that first.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No. Well, I will get them a blanket, and I will try to quietly tuck them in a situation.
Can
Make
I-
a stealth check.
How do I contest that while asleep?
I would use.
Oh, wrong. Sorry. Let me do that again.
You would use?
Hey!
You do not notice. Yeah, I would use your passive perception, but that's higher than your passive perception is.
So now
You
they're all
win this
tucked in.
time.
Yes, I do.
Did you move the
Yeah.
book off their face?
Yes.
Oh. Thanks. Glasses stay on.
Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry. So I'll tuck them in, close the door so that they can be like quiet, and then head outside.
Alright. Give me a perception check and one more perception check for Fish Dog.
Ugh.
And Fish Dog is like on the ball today.
Right?
Yeah.
Fish dog is a bull.
Hell yeah.
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 Alright. So, you keep an easy watch and are Yeah, what does it look like when Luca does sentry duty?
He's standing, probably with his arms folded, or one hand waiting on his sword, and just focused. But on the outside, it probably looks like he's drifting, but
Mhm.
he's focused.
Yeah.
Dumbass
You keep a
optics.
nice
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
keep a nice easy stance with your knees sort of loose so that you don't like get too stiff by standing in one position for a while.
Yeah, I've done this before. I know how to keep it comfortable.
Yeah. It's almost second nature to you to like be on guard.
Yeah.
Anyway, the sun slowly starts to crest overhead.
Hmm.
And nothing has happened.
Well, that's good, I suppose. I say to Fish Dog, assuming it's nearby.
Beep,
Beep beep boops.
Dawn rises over Salvage, and nothing has happened.
All right. All right. I'll stand up a little straighter and stretch out and kind of poke Fish Dog like, you did a good job tonight.
Beep, beep, beep.
Should we go make breakfast?
Ew.
All right. No. Take Fish Dog inside like it's my puppy.
It tucks itself under your arm
Oh.
like the little bowl it is, and
Hell yeah.
allows itself to be carried inside.
Nice. I'll make breakfast. What does Willow like? Do I know what Willow likes? Willow likes pies. They buy a
Willow
lot of
likes
pies.
bready things.
Yeah. I'll
Willow
make
likes
something.
bread a lot.
I'll make something bready for breakfast since Willow's here.
Bread, maybe. Dare I say
Dry
toast?
bread.
I'll make like a garlic bread and a dip.
Whoa! I love it here. Can Willow wake up at any point now?
Yeah,
Or should
Willow,
I keep them asleep?
you wake up to the sound of sort of Luca shuffling about the kitchen.
Talking to Fish Dog, probably.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, Fish Dog's probably doing the little beeps, and that was like a low-key alarm for Willow.
Yeah.
Like, Fish Dog's awake. I must be awake. Where am I?
You
Yeah,
wake
go
up
on.
to a blanket, to being
Yeah.
like thoroughly tucked in, still fully dressed, obviously, but like
Yeah.
you have been tucked into the sofa, so that you can't roll out of it.
You have been snoodled.
What? I feel like immediately upon seeing that they have been tucked in and hearing Luca's voice, they know like straight away this is his doing.
It's not hard to
You.
figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Willow like dislodges themselves
Mm-hmm.
and will fold the blanket
Mm-hmm.
and probably leave it on the couch and meet Luca in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I take it no one got murdered.
He did. They didn't. That's a horrible joke. I'm sorry.
It's pretty bad.
Did you sleep all right?
Very snugly, yes.
Interesting. Wonder how that happened.
It's a mystery.
We may never know. I'm making garlic bread. I thought you might enjoy that.
Oh. Thanks. You don't need to on my account. I'll probably just. Well, it'd be a good idea to. Sorry, it'd be a good idea to check the rest of salvage in case anyone else died.
Pull a face at that. Because I feel
We
guilty.
joked about it.
I know. I feel guilty now. We shouldn't start the day empty stomach. Especially you.
Me.
I get the feeling you didn't eat last night.
I feel like Willow's stomach Just blah, 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 I have to mention.
Yeah.
Willow immediately like, I didn't have dinner, did I?
You may. Okay, I'm going to.
The last thing you ate was the fish and chips that everybody got.
Oh yeah, okay, that was alright. But
I'm going
didn't
to
have
be
dinner with you
smart
guys.
like Willow Jenkins, and I'm going to assess you and say that once we left, you were so focused on reading and researching that you didn't eat anything.
Wow, Luca, you know me so well.
I do. So that's why I made you breakfast.
Thank you.
Luca has made like garlic bread and like fried potatoes and onions and bacon because
It's
hearty
Luca.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Also, like garlic bread on its own is a bit meh.
How dare you?
For breakfast, for like a full meal.
For Willow
Yeah.
for breakfast, it's probably going to be like
If
nice.
you eat a full loaf, it's
But that's-
delicious.
You've
That's
got
'cause-
like you've got so many more people. How many loaves of bread do you think you have?
Enough.
That's just compared to like to Zeke, yeah, it's a pretty meh breakfast probably because it's just one thing. To Willow, who would otherwise be having butter on bread, maybe. It's like,
This is character slander. My breakfasts are shit.
I will not have you overhype my breakfast.
It's okay. It's
The
okay.
Nodding Poppy, however, is like always on their breakfast game. Most important meal of the day.
Yes,
But then
absolutely.
again, they also wake up super early because they live in a fucking rural seaside village.
Seaside farming village, like damn, everyone is awake at dawn.
Yeah. And also everybody's abed at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, except for you, Willow. So
Well,
sit your tail down, yeah, and I'll give you breakfast.
yeah, Willow's gonna sit. Willow can't even respond to that. Okay, yeah, Willow just sits down.
And I'll finish cooking.
And I'll show up at some point between Willow
Yeah.
sitting and Luca finishing.
Yeah, Seeker Elsa is also up and about and says good morning to you all. And
A lovely lady.
yeah. After breakfast and a few hours later, Seeker also takes breakfast to Mr. Delvine, who is recovering. She does a checkup over him and pronounces that he is in good health.
That's good.
And Arn Delvine is like, well, thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for the breakfast as well. I suppose I should head back home, but not sure what to do exactly since I don't have a horse anymore. He looks over to the three of you. I don't suppose, I could get some company on the way back.
I'd be more than happy to accompany you.
Yeah, I'll come too.
Willow nods.
Oh, thanks. I'm most grateful to you. I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of pay, but
I don't think you need to worry about that.
you saved my life. The least I can do is give you a little something. I'll see what I have lying around. If you need any favors, vegetables or good lumber, let me know.
I'm sure we'll call on you if we need something. Smiles brightly, like the prince that I am.
Much appreciated. All right.
How's Captain Varys? He's still sleeping till noon like he deserves to.
Yeah, let him rest as long as he likes.
Yeah.
Let the
He's
man
just
rest.
stuck into his books. His whole anthology of books that we gave him.
And then
Yeah,
he
Varys
wakes
got
up,
up early. Varys
wakes
got
up.
up relatively early, like, went for a walk, came back in for breakfast, and is, like, now reading a little more before he goes for another walk.
Then he'll take a nice hot bubble bath with like candles, read his book in the bath.
With a pipe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He deserves the world,
quietly.
okay?
What did I do to deserve this?
I'm
I hope he has
always
a
amused
nap.
by. I'm always amused by how attached you guys are to Varys.
What did you expect?
He's old and
I don't
gay
know.
and sad. Like, what else do you need?
I don't know. I don't know what I expected.
Silly goose.
Well, anyway, I think you overhear that Varys talking to Seeker Elsa that his niece should be over tomorrow
Okay.
to come pick him up. So this will be his last night at the Poppy for a while.
May I would that have been a conversation that I like eavesdropped on, or is it like
I think it was
everyone
like
heard?
everybody heard. So
Willow
like it
might
was
raise
in the next room over, but like it was not a like secret conversation or anything.
Willow might raise a thought if they're wandering that way.
Mm-hmm.
Knock knock. Sorry, I just overheard. They point at the ears like it explains. Speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Are you leaving tomorrow?
Should be, yeah.
Right. Should we have a farewell dinner?
Oh no, nothing so grand.
It's not very grand.
I'm gonna appear over Willow's head. Like, it doesn't have to be grand, but good company is good. And we're going to miss you, so.
Oh, it won't be that far away.
That's a good point. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll see you anyway. So, Luca just embarrassed the shit out of me again, so Willow's going to have a nice day, and we're going to go. Willow's going to leave.
See ya.
I give Varys a look like, skittish. See what I mean?
You're the worst. You're the worst. You make every situation the worst.
Luca appears and just completely overclocks Willow. In terms of what they can handle socially.
Yeah.
Anyway.
After our
So-
escort mission.
Yeah.
Willow gives Luca such a look when he walks back into the room. Now for our escort mission. Shut up!
Oh, wait, did my rest count as a long rest? Because it was 6 hours uninterrupted, 7 hours uninterrupted.
Yes.
Nice.
How about ours? Our naps.
You all had a long rest.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Taking watch does not interrupt a long rest. It's only combat or like strenuous activity.
Oh,
Nice.
Good.
So you have all had a long rest.
Fantastic. I have so few spell slots. I must have them.
Yeah. So, prepare yourself for the day, and it's likely that you're going to be accompanying Arn back during the daylight hours, and then if you want to keep investigating or hunting for that monster.
That will have to take place after sunset.
Yes.
Sure
So
you
we
have all
should-
your things.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to rest in the afternoon after we've returned. Save our strength. Give Willow a proper meal.
Or we could just stay there. Pack snacks. Snack on the go.
That's a good idea. And we could venture back after the sun sets. Ah, you really are smart.
Luca's making sandwiches as he says this.
Yes.
Mhm. All right. So you pack for the day and set out accompanying Mr. Delvine back to his farm.
Yes.
He's got some chickens and like it's mostly plants.
Can we play with the chickens when we get there? I think we should play with the chickens.
How do you play with a chicken?
You chase it around trying to get it to love you.
Same way that Link plays with cuckoos.
Offer it seed and prey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See? We can figure it out.
I'm not
Okay.
playing with the chicken.
You will.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me with the chicken, Luca?
Having fun isn't a threat. Well, I guess for the two of you. Oh, no,
Pardon?
Willow seems like they have fun.
I wasn't even speaking. You're talking to N. I like chickens.
Yeah. See, Willow knows how to have fun.
I'll leave all the chickens to you two then.
If we find a quiet chicken, we'll give it to you.
I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
So
Take us away, Zeke.
yeah. Do you do anything on your walk over?
Are we talking to An, our guy?
Yeah. I'd ask. Talk to An. See what his life is about.
Apparently.
No, he has a small farm that he shares with a wife. A couple of his sons are lumberjacks. He's sad about the loss of his brother, obviously, but since I imagine like Zika also mostly briefed him on what you found, but is glad to have some memento of him.
Does he know why Gand was in the marsh?
Gand worked as like a fisher and forager, so like he would often go out in the marsh to like do fishing and stuff like that.
Right.
So his untimely passing was probably just an unfortunate accident.
Yep. Seems to be that way.
How is An when he talks about his brother?
A little mournful, but they weren't particularly close.
Okay, so he's not like shredded up about it.
No, he's like a little subdued about it, but suspected that something like this might have happened after not hearing from him for a while.
It's a shame.
Yep. But he arrives. You arrive back home with him at his farm. I can actually bring up a map for this. It's not very big. It's in the woods.
I love farm maps. Ah! Oh, is that a
Aww.
chicken coop?
Yeah. There's the farmhouse, outhouse, some orchard trees, a little garden field, and the stable and chicken coop for the handful of animals that he has.
Luke is very excited by that.
You were a farm boy in your past, weren't you?
Maybe. A farm prince. So,
Is that not the running joke?
yeah. So, I have a way with animals, probably.
I'd like
Willow
to see that
takes
in
a
action.
deep breath. Smells like
Smells-
farm around here.
Oh yeah, smells like forest.
Yeah.
Make perception
gonna-
checks, actually,
Okay.
Oh.
All of us?
if you want to, but I certainly Willow. Smells like farm.
Wait, can I use fish dog to my advantage? Wait,
Oh
did I
no,
bring
does he
fish dog?
does he grow weed?
Sorry.
Why wouldn't you bring fish dog?
What? Oh. Yeah, true. Could I
Oh,
have
sure.
used fish dog for advantage?
Sure.
Roll again. Once.
Okay. Only.
Only once.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. Smells like farm, but there is a faint scent of something troubling
Oh.
on the wind. Not near the farmhouse, luckily. But there is something.
Can I-
Do
Hello?
Willow's ears do anything when they smell something
Yeah,
so that we would notice?
at least N. N has been watching your
Um,
ears for a while now.
Excuse you?
Oh yeah. They're endearing.
Sure.
No, I'm assuming none of you are saying this out
No,
loud. Yes.
This is meta.
No.
Thank God
Yeah.
Willow would just leave.
I'm just
No,
saying,
Fuck the danger. I'm out.
I'm just saying, if Willow looks like in any sort
Yeah.
of way, N is going to stop and ask, like, Willow.
they'll wrinkle their nose. Mm.
In the
alright?
background, Arn is like coming back home, greeting his like wife and kids, and breaking the news basically that they've lost the horse
Oh no, the kids.
and also his
I just-
brother.
Oh yeah, my brother.
Oh, and by the way,
The horse will be more and more, though, evidently.
oh,
I'm gonna go
Oh,
with
no.
Arn, but I have noticed that Willow has stopped. But I'm gonna
I think
like.
yeah, I think. Sorry,
And-
carry on.
Oh, I'm just gonna like go if Arn needs anything like backup explanation. I'll be with him. So
I think Willow might start sort of like I guess the direction of the wind would be carrying it.
Yeah.
So sort of in the general direction.
And we'll stay
Mhm.
with you then.
Hmm.
no, I can't leave them alone. I'm gonna peel away and like catch up.
Okay. What can I do? I could wild hunt it, but
I
depends if
mean,
we're
I
doing
think
anything
with that
arm.
high enough perception check, you can like follow the trail.
Oh, okay, good. Well, then I will. Well, I will if we have nothing else to do here. I think it's more urgent anyway. Willow would just be like,
Mhm.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't tell what it is, but something. Can I send Fish Dog ahead and make it do another
Yeah.
perception?
Yeah. Are you trying to be stealthy about this, or?
Depends on the level of trouble we have smelt, which I'm guessing yes, just out of. We're not running at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just asking. Okay. In
Yeah.
that case, please make a stealth check as well. But very good
Yeah.
perception checks today.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dang. Fish
Just-
Dog has not dropped below 20. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Just Fish Dog, or should
Uh,
anyone else be making stealth checks?
No, both Willow and Fish Dog if you're approaching cautiously.
Fish Dog's not running. Fish Dog can't run.
Fish Dog
But
has
it
no
can float.
legs.
Very urgently.
Fish Dog keeps running into fucking trees.
Fish Dog is like beep boop, beep boop.
Trouble? Trouble?
I think the trouble's over here, guys.
Oh, big boop, man.
Fucking beep boop.
You'd not bleep the side of this boop.
Anyway. Jokes aside, you follow the scent and as you follow Willow, as they peel off into the woods, you discover the source of it, and Willow, you feel that same sort of queasiness wash over you as you get that stench of rot and putrefaction. This time there's not much of a corpse, though. Instead, there is just an oily smear of rotting flesh hidden amongst the leaf litter on the forest floor. And we will pick back up on that image after the break. So,
Willow is going to immediately tap their wrists and put their mask on.
mhm.
What is that?
Remains
Yes, I
of some
guess
sort.
the better question is, what was that?
Make an
Willow, you're
investigation
smart.
or medicine check.
I'm going to do an investigation check.
Luca, do
Can
you
I have
want to do a
advantage?
medicine?
I'll do a medicine check.
Doctor?
Fish dog can help you.
Do I recognize any of those bones?
Looks like spaghetti.
Why do
No,
your
pizza
bones look
dough.
like spaghetti?
No, I'm making it.
zero
Looks like
escape
raw
joke.
pizza dough.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. See, it's been. I need to rewatch it.
Yes, that's the problem here. Anyway, think.
All right. So, the dark smear of. Has Jockey fallen asleep? No, it's just quiet.
It's very quiet.
Well, we just discovered
Yeah,
something
just-
quite gruesome, so
Oh, I haven't muted. No, wait.
no, it's yeah.
No,
he's there.
it was just loading.
Oh no, I also had it on 0%.
Oh, good job. So, you find this rotten, oily smear in this like loose shape of a body. Between Luca and Willow, you can tell this is probably some kind of deer or something like that.
Aw.
But the
Alright.
style of rot is unmistakable. This was the same creature as you found the other day. It is still in the area.
Not really close
Does
to
it
the
have
farm.
antlers?
No.
Damn it.
You find the remains of like hoof and like a few bones, but everything is like really
Ugh.
quite disgusting to touch.
Ew.
It's
What
turned
did-
into like a sludgy tar almost, like clinging to the bones. It smells foul.
Willow, did you bring more of those masks for everyone?
Sorry.
Mm.
We got this
Um,
close to the farm, it might come back.
Yes, this is concerning.
Can I begin tracking where it might have gone after?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Advantage?
Fish dog is here, so yeah.
Lucky.
Eesh.
Yeah, you look around. The rain has made it so that like there's not much discernible in the way of tracks, and like this body is so decomposed that there's not really much you can follow. But you feel confident enough in saying like this is probably nearby. You
Yeah.
discover this like around this region, like north and west of the farm. You guess this is maybe like 500-ish meters away from the tree that you found. Maybe a little further.
Why don't the two of you wait here? I'm gonna run back to the farm and like tell them to stay inside for now.
All right.
I mean, daylight. It is daylight now, and it's like a relatively bright day. So
Maybe we'll
Exactly.
tell them after. No, like we'll tell them when night falls, I guess. I guess you could warn them
yeah.
Oh,
not to leave.
sorry. My brain is like, it's out there right now. We have to go and find it. Not, it's probably gone now. Sorry. Ignore me. I'm good.
Luca runs off, stalls for 2 seconds, and like, wait a minute, don't worry about it. Comes
Yeah.
back.
We see him like run a few meters away and stop, then turn around and come back.
My brain caught up with my body. It's fine.
Might be worthwhile staking out here tonight.
Does seem to be in the area.
We could just stake out the tree.
The trees.
The tree's been dealt with. The tree is not where it is anymore.
I know, but like...
It's like significant. It's like far enough away that like the tree is close-ish by. It's like within walking distance, but it's still a ways away.
Right. Let's just go into the middle of the forest.
I think if it found food here,
It might come back for Arn and his family.
or the chickens.
Oh,
Or the chickens.
I guess chickens are family.
yes.
There's a lot of life here. That's all I'm saying. A
Mm.
lot of isolated life. Easy target.
So I guess it's good we decided we'd stay here.
Lucky you brought sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Willow's voice would sound a little bit more tinny, just because it's coming through the
mask.
the
Yeah.
mask respirator bits, a little bit magically enhanced, so that they're not like completely inaudible.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, why such a? Is it just a happy accident that they are focused around this family, or is someone in the family like sus? But anyway, it's just a thought, one of many.
You probably have to go talk to them if you wanted that answer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like that's what I mean. Maybe if we go warn the family or request that we stay on their property, we can all go together.
Mm-hmm.
It might be an idea. I think it would be an idea to stay here as it gets dark.
Mm.
I agree. Maybe we should speak to An.
Okay. Yeah. So you head back to the farm.
Arn Farm.
The yarn farm.
Arn.
Arn Farm. Arn Farm.
And Arn says, "Oh, where'd you head off to?"
Willow? Since
Oh.
you headed off first, I assume
Willow's
you'd be
going.
talking.
Willow's going to quickly turn around and remove the mask. Quick wrist tap. Ding ding. Just northwest from here, we found
More evidence of that beast.
Thank you.
Okay.
Willow was trying to find a nice way of saying rot.
Yeah.
Necrotic rot.
That's what ends here for.
Thank you.
Yeah. He becomes very stern immediately. That's troubling.
Can you think of
So,
any reason it might be drawn here? Anything at all?
No, not that I know.
Is any of Arn's family here?
Yeah.
Can
I
I
make a random?
Can I perceive them?
Yeah.
And
can
their
I do like a
response?
random insight check too?
I think you would need to sort of like do a little more investigating. You can't just psychically. Well,
Sorry,
I
one sec.
say that. You would need to sort of prompt the conversation more before like gaining any insight on that.
Well, who's here? Sorry, who's actually
So-
in the room?
Yes.
There's Arn, his wife, and like he's got uh a couple of sons that are still living here. A teenager and like a 12-year-old-ish.
Have you had any trouble with monsters before?
Arn says, "No, no, no. This is the not that I can think of. I mean, we all keep to the path, and when we go out in the woods, we bring company. Most of the time." He looks around and okay, now you can make an insight check.
Okay. I'm gonna make it flat because I don't think fish dog is inciting.
No, yeah, but you multiple of you can do
Oh.
that. Okay. Oh, right. So Willow, you notice the 12-year-old kind of glance away briefly in that way that kids do when they've done something they shouldn't have, but nobody knows.
Oh.
And kind of notices Willow's like attention lingering on the kid and glances over their way too. And then back to Willow.
Don't. Willow didn't say don't, but
Yeah.
well, if you don't mind, I think we could stick around today and see if anything happens.
Yeah, I'd be much obliged if you did that. Feels good to have people who know how to use weapons around.
Say, who's responsible for looking after the chickens?
His wife pipes up, "That'd be me."
Oh, okay. They're very nice chickens. What job does it seem like the young kid would do?
The child. The child doesn't have a job.
The
Needs
kid
a
can
farm.
help. That's why I thought it
Yes.
might feed chickens.
Yeah.
You can like hang around for the day and say that you want to like try and get a moment where you can talk to the kid alone.
Yes, because I have a funny feeling he won't be talking about whatever he did in front of his parents.
Yeah.
Only
Will
one of
I
us.
be the one doing that?
Only one of us should go. We don't want to intimidate the kid.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can converse. You can converse on your own, like mill around and stuff, and then pick up a
Yeah.
scene where.
Yeah.
I think I'd mention that if they need help with anything, they can call on us, since that would be a good opportunity to like just maybe chat with the other members of the family about the child as well.
The
Yeah.
parents did not notice the kid
Yeah,
looking
I don't-
askance. That
Oh no, but like just ask.
Is he
You know,
troubled?
yeah, that kind of thing.
No, I feel like, well, at least Willow. Okay, if we want to go outside, Willow will probably express the
Yeah.
little one's done something.
Right.
Hmm.
Saw you looking at
or
them.
knows something.
Yeah. Sus. Little kid sus.
I suppose
But-
sus would know sus. I'm gonna give Willow a little smile.
And Willow's going to say, doesn't seem like his parents know. So best chance is probably speaking to him in private. I don't think he wants his family to be in danger.
Oh,
Well, I would hope.
you've
Well,
you
yeah.
talk to kids, Luca. Babies.
I do.
Anyway.
Would you know what to ask?
I think I could try.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
If he fails, there's two more of us, I guess.
Yeah. We have Willow as a last resort. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
it's fine. God, the immediate dejected dog vibe.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can speak. I'm not inept.
Exactly. So I apologize.
Okay. Okay, now Willow's off put by your sincerity, so I'm going to go look at the. Are there sheep here? Zeke?
No.
I'm
Let's
going
go
to
look at the
chickens.
chickens.
Willow just says, I'm gonna go look at the gestures vaguely and walks.
Yeah.
All right, I'll casually follow, looking around. Can I see?
Yeah. You can find the kid. The family like makes up some temporary accommodation for you guys in like probably the barn, just because there's not a lot of room in the house.
Yeah, I've
It's
slept in
kind of one of
barns.
those like 2-room situations.
Yeah, parents in one room, kids in the other.
No,
Look in the
like
barn.
no, I mean like everybody sleeps in the same room more or less, and then there's like the
Oh, like a living area with the
living room.
kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's that kind of house.
Right. Cool.
Like there's maybe a partition, but yeah, this is rural.
Nice. I've slept in a barn. We're all good here. So,
Cool. Right. So, you approach the kid whose name is Jack.
Jack, are they adorable? Are they dirty? What are they doing?
Kind of a mop-haired little kid, like in that sort of weedy phase of preteen where like they're starting to grow a little long. But still has like sort of slightly gangly limbs, but like pudgy face and middle.
Aw.
The extruded phase of adolescence or
Yeah,
pre-adolescence.
yeah.
Aw.
That's sort of like you're about to hit a growth spurt, and it's gonna be weird.
Sorry for the next few years of your life.
Yeah.
Oh, take fish dog with you, by the way. Willow will give you fish dog.
Nice.
Fish dog
Thank
is
you.
good with kids. So
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
the kid doing?
Probably
What are
just
his
like
What are their pronouns? Is it a he?
his son, Arn's son.
What's he up to?
I think he's just like uh picking up sticks from around the orchard and clearing the ground, sort of behind the farmhouse.
Then I'll just like toddle up and be like, "Hi, can I help?"
I guess.
What was your name?
Jack.
Jack. I'm Luca.
Mm.
And then I'll start like picking things up.
You saved my dad from a monster?
We did. And I'll look over at him. What's his expression?
Sort of curious and like waiting for you to say more.
So, do you want me to tell you what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was the middle of the night. I'm kind of like leaning in conspiratorially. And all of the lights were out. Only the moon was casting light on us. And I'm in my bed with my friends in their beds in the other rooms. That sounds weird. And
The kid listens, even if you sort of stumble through the story a bit.
yeah, I try to like play it up really dramatically.
Can I
Yeah.
just say, I think that Anne and Willow are probably standing, like, eavesdropping and just, like...
They can hear through fish dog.
just, like, flatly looking at nothing
Yeah.
just while you talk.
You're like on the other side of the outhouse or something,
Yeah,
just
just
like
listening.
keeping a distance, but like you can still hear, and it's just like, okay.
Okay.
Luca's making it.
Keep rolling.
Luca's make. Yeah, I'll make it like a dramatic tale of fighting and combat, the kind of thing a child would be interested in.
Okay. Make I guess this would be a performance check. Hey,
Hey.
Not too shabby.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Jack is entranced by your story and like is very like, whoa. Like he hides his face a couple of times when it gets the scary bits, but like keeps peeking through his fingers.
I'll like use the sticks to show him like sword movements that we were doing. that sort of thing.
Yeah. He
Uh,
like. Do you describe the horse's loss?
Please
How do
don't.
I describe that kindly for a child?
Just
don't go into detail.
briefly, in
No.
brief passing.
Yeah,
That was their horse.
I won't detail it too
Yeah.
greatly. I'll focus on like saving his dad more than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Jack says like, "Whoa, you're really brave.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, you faced a monster, right? And you
Well,
saved my dad. That's brave."
I think anyone would try to save your dad, don't you? You would if you've given the opportunity.
I mean, yeah, I'd want to, but I'm not. He sort of gestures, big and strong like you. Yeah,
Well,
I'll
no, but
grow up.
you will. And I think, you already look like you're on your way to being big and strong, but you're big and strong. And I tap his like test, like where it counts, right?
He sort of like flusters a little bit.
Have you noticed any monsters around here? I just want to make sure you and your dad are safe.
Make a persuasion check with advantage because you've buttered him up with a story. Not near here, but there's a place where we're not supposed to go. He sort of says quietly and like leans in to
I'll lean in as
whisper to
well.
you.
Yeah.
There's an old barrow in the forest. We're not supposed to go there, but me and a couple of the other kids from the other farms around here, we kind of looked around.
Oh, did you find anything fun?
He shakes his head. No, we were doing like a test of courage, and um the four of us opened up the barrow and moved the rock and looked inside, but there wasn't really anything there. It was just too dark.
I nod slightly. Hmm.
But I heard a weird noise later,
What kind of noise?
like a growl.
Hmm. Probably just the wind. I've done, when you're a kid, you do that kind of test of courage, and it's always just boring places that adults think are scary for no reason.
I don't know. That place is pretty scary, though.
Yeah? Oh,
Sort
maybe I
of.
should check it out, see if I'm brave.
Hmm.
Can you
You
tell me
don't
where it
think?
is?
Yeah. Yeah. He sort of looks to the side and like fidgets a bit with his hands. You don't think the monster was in that cave, do you?
I think you would have noticed if it was, right? You're a smart boy.
Right. Right. But yeah, he tells you the directions to the barrow.
Do I have
That
lollies on
being
me?
no.
No, damn it. Okay.
You
Damn it.
would need, if you want to go buy candy to hand out to small children, you gotta say that.
Okay, remind me to do that in the future. That's something Luca would do.
We didn't know there was going to be a small child here, you see.
Yeah, I
A
didn't.
small child with potential horse guilt.
Yeah. No, okay. I'm gonna, pat his shoulder, thank you for telling me. See, even telling secrets is a kind of bravery. And give him a little elbow nudge.
Yeah, yeah. Please don't tell my dad or my mom.
Tell them what? I didn't hear anything.
Thanks.
Why don't we finish cleaning up?
You finish?
Willow gives End the biggest eye roll and then like pretends that like they go back to their business of looking busy, like they weren't eavesdropping.
Mhm. And just kind of smirks and continues fiddling with their knife as they're listening
Yeah.
and watching.
We're sort of fast forwarding a little bit through time to like
Cool.
just
Yeah.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
So the barrow is like some miles away, like an hour or more, and judging by the nearby corpse and you would think that like normally that kind of smear would indicate that something had died months ago. But because of your familiarity with this specific creature, you know that it has to have been like pretty recent, like last night kind of recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still probably worthwhile and there's not quite enough daylight to reach the barrow before it gets dark and then come back. So it might be
Probably
worthwhile to...
safer to stake out for the night here.
Yeah.
And if nothing happens,
Yeah.
head to the burrow.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's what we're doing.
Have you either of you ever slept in a stable?
Yes.
Only 5 stars for me, so unfortunately no. Willow says, obviously lying.
Oh, poor baby.
I know.
Your soft, fluffy tail will be a little less fluffy tomorrow.
Try not to get too much straw in your hair.
I know, what a nightmare.
We'll take watch. I'll go first.
Okay. So you settle in for the night, have a meal with the family. It's simple fare, but hearty at least. Not quite as good as Elsa's cooking, but hey.
It's
Nothing
hard to
is.
I'll
top.
be Elsa.
Yeah. Night falls. Luca, give me a perception check for first watch.
Too bad.
Pretty decent.
Is Fish Dog patrolling as well?
I imagine so.
Roll one out. I also don't think. Well, I don't know if Willow can sleep on time, but regardless, they are resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your eyes closed, even if you're
Hmm.
not asleep.
Lying down. I'm not sleeping. Mm-hmm.
I feel like N wakes up in the
Oh.
middle of the night a lot, so N could take second watch too, if depending on what happens, just since we're talking about it. Anyway, continue.
Fish Dog and I match. We're best friends.
Aw, cute.
Yeah, so nothing happens from dusk until midnight.
Good.
You wake N up.
Yep. And
I'm gonna
roll
pretend
over.
that I'm gonna like cuddle asleep on Willow.
You'll die.
Don't want to contend with the claws.
Yeah, don't
Wait,
take
you-
that risk.
You don't think Willow has claws.
Yeah, I just realized.
You've only really ever seen them with gloves on.
That's true. I've never seen your hands or feet. Or paws.
Well, no, you've seen their hands after they took a bath, but
Oh, true. But, you know.
In any
You
case, I
could-
feel like Willow's sleeping lightly, and so if you guys say anything, Willow's going to like actively roll.
Yeah, I was just gonna pretend to like lie next to Willow, nice and cuddly, but not actually cuddly, but like close, you know.
yeah.
Pretend to, but then I'll settle in a corner somewhere.
So
I can
annoying.
sleep anywhere.
And
Willow's
we'll,
annoyed in their sleep.
and we'll leave them to it and spin a knife outside for a while.
Yeah.
Probably
Make a
pacing a
perception
bit.
check.
Just up and down.
About 2 hours into your watch, you hear something in the woods to the north. You're like, are you patrolling around the farm basically?
Pretty much. I'm not straying too far from the like house and the barn, but
Yeah. Yeah. You hear sort of like a heavy slavering breathing, like a
Ooh.
all right.
but like doubled.
Okay, I'm going to message
Oh.
Willow and Luca
Mm-hmm.
and tell them both, get up, there's something out here.
Well, Willow wakes up suddenly.
Yeah, absolutely. Luca like sits up bolt, like what?
Okay. Yeah, Willow like scrambles. We're gonna scramble out, but stealthily.
Yeah. So make a stealth check.
Should I make one too, or I'm just standing
Yeah.
here, so... I'm just standing here, man. Oh, Luca, you bolted so fast.
Yeah, I was worried.
Oh.
Willow.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Oh my
Both
god.
of you just tumble
maybe
out of the
not-
barn, just ass over tea kettle.
Run into each other on the way out.
Wait, we stumble over each other.
In the
Yeah.
dark.
Oh, God.
Oh, I have dark vision.
Yep.
You're still waking up.
You're
it's
still
fine.
on the floor now.
Yeah.
maybe Lucas steps on.
Yeah, like I stumble over Willow because I can't see you.
Willow makes a squeaky
Yeah.
Willow,
fly
like,
noise.
Yeah. So there's like a commotion from the barn, and like you hear whatever it is like move away further north into the forest, and you are able to follow at a distance. Fish dog trails like far behind, but like you know that you have to like start running now after it,
Yeah.
otherwise it's going to get away.
I'm going after
Okay.
it. I send that. I ping that back to them before I go in.
Oh shit. Alright.
I
Okay,
like get Willow upright and myself
Willow-
upright. Then we
Pick Willow
start
up like
running.
a board and
You touch
Yeah.
Willow right now. Willow's going to be like shoves and then just runs. I also think that Fish Dog will be leaving a faint kind of zippy blue line, but it won't last long, so we'll need to follow it quick.
Okay. Everybody, let's roll initiative.
Yay!
How do I
As
select
you
my token?
run into the woods.
Oh, there's my token.
Well, I've moved you onto
Cool.
Woo! It's been
Excellent.
so long.
Yeah.
Into the
the.
woods.
Into the
Oh
woods.
hell yeah!
Initiative.
Oh, I finally get to see dice roll. Dice have not rolled on my screen for a while.
Puppy.
2 heads, 2 breaths.
2 heads to pat.
I don't think that's what we're going to do today. I mean, if that's
With
you're
a
gonna pat
sword,
him with a
maybe.
sword, yeah. Hey.
Same joke. Hey.
Please open the character sheet. This
Doodah.
fucking
doodah.
dog.
Does Fish
Get
Dog
your
have a turn?
fucking dog, bitch! Yeah, I do. How do I...
It's with Willow, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, I bet.
It was patrolling and ran off ahead.
Oh no, I forgot if it has initiative.
It does. You or
It's mine.
can you check its character sheet? It should say. I think it takes its turn directly after you. It acts basically at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, shares my initiative count, but takes its turn immediately after yours.
Friendship.
Alright. Okay, let me select this creature. Roll initiative for it.
That's a big boy. Not as big
Aw.
as me though.
Alright.
There's a fly on my screen, and I'm like, why is the map moving?
Oh my god, it's animated? Z!
Yeah.
It's about to be.
Anyway. Cool. So, top of the round, Luca, you stumble out of bed, see it, like, hear Anne saying, going after it mentally, and run. You are able to, like, be slightly behind them
Oh.
by the time your turn has come around. So, this is
Okay.
where you are on the map.
Where's my little measuring tool?
It is
Yeah, I'll-
dark, by the way, so
Oh. Where's Fish Dog? They're too far away. How does darkness affect my speed?
darkness doesn't affect your speed, but it does affect your perception checks.
Oh.
So you quickly run into a tree.
Yeah. I just want to catch up to N, basically. So I'll use my turn
Ye-
to catch up to N.
No, this is where you are on the map.
You got up to. Yeah.
Oh,
This
so
part.
now. Wait.
Yeah. So you're first, so you got put here as opposed to
Your
being off
first,
the
you
map.
spent your first turn basically running to catch up to N.
Can Luca do
Okay.
anything else on this turn?
Do you have a bonus action that you can use?
No, nothing I'm going to use. So.
Okay. All right. Then it is the hound's turn.
Oh.
Coward.
Uh,
Better not run.
It is going to make a perception check out of its advantage.
Because it has two heads. Oh my god.
That's cool.
I love D&D.
So like as it is pacing through the woods, and you are sort of like quietly heading up towards it, and it spots you,
Uh,
and it like growls low in its throats, I should say.
Mm,
It is like strangely shadowy and gaunt.
delightful.
Even with your dark vision, this thing is like hard to see. There's like weird wisps of shadow
All right.
smoking off its body.
Good. Good. Great.
All right. It turns and like stands its ground.
Attaboy.
Willow, you arrive on the map. Fish Dog
Yes.
is slightly ahead of you. Any bonus actions you wanna?
It's been so long since we've been in combat. I've forgotten
Yeah.
most of my stuff.
I'm. Don't mind me. Just kind of. So I can see in dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright light. And okay. So, can I see N?
Yes.
I can see N looking at something, so I know that we're seeing
Yes.
it. I can't move from here, and
You've used your action, so
yeah, and I
you
can't do
ran
anything
up here.
bonus, and I don't have any Slayer's Prey, alas. Uh,
Not in Willow.
Damn. Yeah, but Fish Dog does have stuff. What can Fish Dog? Not much, because Fish Dog moved. Is this Fish
Yeah.
Dog where Fish Dog got up to?
Yeah.
Fish Dog might cast light anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fish Dog is now illuminating the area, so
Yeah, so Luca, you
Around
can
it.
see.
Thank you.
I will create a little aura for Fish Dog.
Also, if anyone's going to get mauled by the dog, at least let it be the Fish Dog.
No, let it be Luca.
Ugh, don't be.
It's
Luca's
a
much more
robot,
expensive
buddy.
to repair. That's a light. Fish.
Yep, that's
Aw,
sort
my
of
good
the
friend.
radius of bright light that fish dog is emanating.
What a good friend.
Hopefully, yeah, Willow's
And
hoping
it
that
is
might
your
draw
turn.
attention. Ah.
Yes. So we're staring each other down at this point, as I understand.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, what the hell? Let's see if we can actually hit the thing. I'll just blast it. Let's see if we can hit it before we do
Yeah.
anything with it. So, Eldritch Blast time.
Yay!
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the death dog for 9 force damage, like aiming for the throat.
Yeah.
You shoot the beam of purple fire out of your hand, and it like blasts the hound, and it like yelps and growls furiously.
So you can feel pain. Good to know.
Luca, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going
You
to.
can now move and act.
I'm gonna step in front of Anne.
Yeah.
That's as far as I can go, and draw my sword. But I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so you holding your attack for if it comes close?
Yes.
Okay. All right, which is good. Because it
Because
is
it's
on the
about
death.
to.
Because it's
Yeah.
about to. Yeah. So, the death dog runs closer and will bite you twice, Luca, as you
Oh my
are
God.
in its way.
Will I get am I going to start rotting? I'm too pretty for that.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
19
19
hits.
does. Yes.
Okay. So it's gonna like both its heads like snap out at you. One like blunt you manage to block with your shield, the other one like hits your elbow. You take 7 piercing damage. Please make a constitution saving throw and then make your attack as a reaction.
Remember, you have bonus on your saving throws.
What? Oh yes, I got. Yep. Yeah.
Yes, because of your
Yes.
ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Am I safe?
Yes, you are safe. Actually, you don't
Fantastic.
even need to because
Yeah.
guess what? You are immune to a disease.
Oh
because you're-
yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Hell yeah. Thank you, Luca.
Okay. I'm going to attack one-handed. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. That would make
As
it
you
easier,
like hit the dog though, part of the shadow of its body rises up and lashes out at you.
Oh. Strength drain. Whoa.
You like manage to like hop back a little bit, allowing like avoiding the attack, but there is something clinging to this hound.
Okay.
when you say something, like a literal entity?
Like a literal entity, some sort of shadow
Oh.
veers out, like an amorphous blob that is
Ah.
not part of the creature itself. Willow, it is your turn.
I realized that before I slept, I should have reloaded my spells.
You can do that real quick.
I can do that? Okay.
We'll just say that we'll just retroactively reload your spells, but
Sweet, because I would probably not... Well, okay, I'm probably not going to have detect magic because we're not investigating anymore, and I probably would want magic missile.
okay.
So
Also, I imagine you have your stealth version of armor on.
sorry, what do you mean by that?
You have 2 modes for your armorer
Oh,
options, and I'm assuming you're going with the infiltrator mode as opposed to the
Yo,
guardian mode.
that is a
Yeah.
dope name.
right.
Very
But in
nice.
any case, Willow is going to proceed forward. How far can I move? It has been
35
80
feet.
years. Yeah. So where do I end up? All right, trying to. Yeah. Oh, right up next to the dog. Okay, I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Not that
Also,
close.
you would have
Yeah.
had advantage on stealth checks, but it'll let that natural one ride because story.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, we haven't quite gotten back into the spirit of things yet.
Yeah.
Willow, I mean. In any case, now they're going to try and get back into the spirit of it.
Yeah.
As they are popping up back here. What is my range on magic missile? Heaps. 120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, I think I'm going to just step forward a little.
Yeah.
And while Willow is stepping forward, they're also going to activate their armor with the same tap tap.
Yeah.
Except
The blue
May-
shimmer of light,
Mhm.
sort of static appears, and like you are armored up.
Yes. And I will try
Mask
the
and
magic
all.
missile.
Yeah. In which case, you just roll damage. I'm
Oh.
assuming you're all aiming it at the main
Yes.
dog. So,
Yeah, for now.
3d4 plus 4.
Can I not hit the button in the attacks and spellcasting?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hmm.
1, 2, 3. Give me 2 more.
Oh.
Because it shoots 3 missiles.
Right, so 2 more d4s?
Yes, 2 more, as in press the button twice more.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Nice.
And I would say that this happens with Willow's gloves. So you know how Willow was using them for arcane tinkering a few episodes ago? Yeah. So the actual while they're moving, so they tap tap, it comes on in that static light, and then in more or less the same movement, there the gloves come on, and then they just fire like both hands sort of forward.
Yeah.
Kind of gun shaped, but finger guns of magic.
Yeah, you you point your fingers out and like in quick succession 3 little darts of like whitish blue energy zoom out, spiral around, and hit the death dog 3 times. I'm gonna roll to see. So okay. As they strike out, they hit these like dark patches on its body, and more of the shadows appear. Oops, that's the wrong layer. So you've dealt damage to the shadows because every attack that aims at the hound can also hit these creatures. So that's one. And minus 10. Okay. All right. That's your turn then. Is Fish Dog doing anything? Fish Dog can move.
Fish Dog can move. Oh, I was also meant to move forward a little bit. I didn't need to. Can I move forward just like 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sidestep.
I assume you want the dog in your sight line so you can attack it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need sightline on it.
And Fish Dog will probably... How far can Fish Dog go? 25 feet. I mean, Fish Dog can try and whack it, or can try and
Fish Dog's little beam attack also.
has range.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute. Okay, I think it would also Willow's 3 like pew 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 go off, and then one more little pew from
Fish Dog.
Fish Dog.
Oh.
I think Fish Dog moves forward like a little bit to keep the light centered.
Yeah.
So Luca, you can now see clearly as Fish Dog is sort of centered between the three of you.
I always
And
forget
roll an attack for Fish Dog.
Yes. Can I just roll a dice, because I always don't know how to do it on Fish Dog's character sheet.
So you go to Fish Dog's character sheet and you have the little stat block.
Yep.
You see the thing that says Force Strike on the right-hand side.
Oh, gotcha.
Just do that. Just click that.
I didn't realize it was a link.
Yeah. And now you click the title Force Strike. Actually, no, that's a miss, I'm afraid.
It
Aw.
tried.
Goes wide.
Did its best.
Cool. And your turn again.
Yeah, well,
You're fighting a monstrous hound with 2 heads and 3 strange shadowy figures attached to it.
yeah, it's not nice. Not nice. But when the hound is attacked, it seems to hurt the shadows too? Is that what I'm gathering? Well, I think I'll stay where I am and just blast it again over or under Luca's arm.
Okay.
Just like poke out from behind Luca and
Yeah.
fire up another blast at it.
I believe that is a hit. Yes. I'm
Yay!
gonna roll a d4
Yay!
to see which one of these is hits. You strike one of the shadows with your Eldritch Blast, and
Nice.
it recoils.
Cool.
It is looking very tattered, the shadow at the back. Luca, your turn.
I'm just gonna do a 2-handed attack
Hell yeah.
on the devil dog.
Mm-hmm. That's a definite hit.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Would you like to add smite to that?
No.
Okay. You hit and strike down, and you make a connection with one of the shadows on the side of the hound.
Can I see what they are? Or are they just like viscous, shadowy things?
They are viscous, shadowy things.
Okay.
You your sword cuts through it, but it meets resistance.
Oh.
It's strange. Anyway, full round of attacks. 2 bite attacks against Luca from the Death Dog.
Yeah.
Both miss.
Yes.
One of the shadows is going to... Actually, 2 of the shadows are going to reach out and try and attack you. And then the third one is going to go for N. So 2 more attacks on Luca.
Oh, jeez.
Miss.
Nope.
Miss. This one's for N.
No.
That's a miss.
Hey!
16
For
armor
N
class,
to,
baby.
skitter back.
Yeah. I see you.
Willow, it is
Just
your turn.
barely a miss.
Yeah, like it gets
Okay.
a fleck of my hair.
I think I'm curious about these things now.
Mhm.
They're odd. So Willow's probably spotted one of those and is going to try and lightning lure one of them over. At least
Okay,
to get
you
them.
need to get closer.
It would? That's cool. Just trying to see what my range is on lightning lure.
You have to be within 15 feet.
15. Can I get within 50? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Willow's We're just dealing with a dog. That's okay. But these things are different. So.
I mean, the dog has 2 heads and slavering jaws that, like, are
Yeah.
dripping with black ichor and rot.
Yes.
But it's cool. I got that.
I got this, Lucas says, getting, like, cripplingly,
Chewed on.
bitten. Yeah.
Luca's mostly been blocking.
Yeah, Luca's
Yeah.
been doing good.
Its teeth can't find purchase.
Yeah,
He is well
actually,
armored.
do all my magic missiles have to go to the same thing?
No, you can target them individually.
Ooh.
One
Can
of the
I-
shadows is looking pretty bad.
I might try and pluck them off.
Okay.
Okay. So magic missile again. I probably didn't need to get that much closer. But I'll just step
Yep.
forward a little. Just because Willow's staunching. Approaching.
Yeah.
For some reason I cannot... Oh, I see. Because I've got the wrong button. That's it. That. Magic missile again.
Hell
This
yeah.
time aiming at all 3 of them.
Okay.
Bumpa. One, 2, and 3.
Okay. You managed to hit all 3 of them on target because magic missile is unerring in its accuracy. And the weakest looking shadow dissipates into just like a puff of smoke with like a strange sucking noise, like a
Ooh.
as it dissolves.
Quick question: does Luca look like he needs healing at all, or is he fine? He hasn't
Nope,
been
he
bitten
is
yet.
not taking any damage.
Oh damn! And you're fine.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm good.
Neither of them have taken damage. Luca
Okay,
is tanking very well.
Good. Well, Fish Dog's gonna try and hit the big dog.
Okay, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a dog fight.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yes.
Go fish
Roll for
dog.
damage. Just
Yay.
click on the thing in the chat. 5 force damage. Nice.
Sure, it does its little
Another little
bowling ball
blue.
thing.
It's like a smaller, like concentrated version of your magic missile, basically.
Yeah.
N.
Yeah. It's right. This shadow's right up in my business here.
Yes, it is.
Can I try to stab it?
You can. You also have other magical attacks.
I do. I'm not sure any of them are I'm not sure any of them are worth using for this.
N's first instinct just being like, knife!
Is it not yours?
We'll have that conversation later. Do you have issues with shadows?
I do.
Kidding. Or am I?
I'm just not sure it's worth a spell slot to use anything more. And I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was thinking more of your other cantrips.
Yeah.
Question mark?
Question mark.
Who's Mark?
Someone you have to question.
Mark of the Outsider.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Anyway.
So he just pulled out a pack of mints. Luca went, I don't know what that is, and pulled out a pack of mints. So that's not the thing.
I don't know the meaning of the word. Alright. I think for some reason I thought it needed a brain for this to work. Like an actual functioning brain, but I think I'm thinking of another spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm none too happy with this thing in my business, so I might just try to, like, give it a good hard stare, like, back off,
Mm-hmm.
And with that comes some power.
Oh yeah.
Oh. What is that?
Ooh, first time you're
Ooh.
casting this.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Well, like I said, it's like, and it gives this shadow a really firm look, and their eye sparks to life, and you feel this like ripple of air come out of them, like that tosses their hair, and the thing will feel just a sharp drill into its head.
Ooh.
Yeah. The shadow recoils as like N's eye, like your magic eye flares with white. And it takes psychic damage.
Yay.
Luca, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with the two-handed attacks.
Hell yeah. Ooh, that's a hit.
Oh
Big
shit!
meaty hit on the dog.
Hell yeah!
Damn!
Yeah, you like hack at it and like get your sword blade cut like in the crux of its neck and like slash down. There's like
Oh,
this
yeah.
horrible gurgling noise as like a splat of like dark blood falls on the dirt-packed road. The death dog is looking very hurt now.
Oh.
It will now viciously attack you.
Oh.
So
Tit for
its
tat.
attacks have advantage and attacks against it have advantage.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a bite against
Ooh,
Luca.
That hits. 8.
You take 8 piercing damage. Followed by
The other face.
this will be a strength drain from one of the shadows as like the dog bites into you and the shadow like follows the jaw basically.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh.
My gosh.
Yikes. Uh-oh.
You take
Oh.
12 necrotic damage and roll a d4. Roll low.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay, your strength score is reduced by 1.
What?
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh,
And the death dog recovers a little bit of health as it
Okay.
drains the strength from you. You feel your like it like bites into your leg, and you feel like this sort of weakening as your knee buckles slightly. You can still keep fighting, but ow.
Yeah.
Second death dog, it will like move around now, so like it's not leaving your melee, but it
Oh.
is moving around so that it can get at N as well.
Delightful.
Yeah. They are also hurting it badly. Also, the shadow will the other shadow will lash out at Fish Dog.
No!
Does that hit Fish Dog's AC?
yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Aw.
do it, but I'm just curious. Could I use Rebuke the Violent here?
Yes.
Technically, yes. Okay.
7 necrotic damage.
Fish duck dead.
No, not yet.
Can Fish Dog be necrotized?
Yeah, it's not immune to that.
Whoa.
It is not
That's
immune to
only-
entropy.
Fish dog is not immune
Wow.
to entropy on a t-shirt. The only condition immunities it has is exhaustion and poison, and damaged immunities are poison. But no, not
fair.
necrosis. Yeah.
No.
No. It is not immune to the degradations of time. So, like,
I love
fish dog like starts breaking down and like rusting.
No!
Yeah, I imagine its little like one of its little bolts comes out because that's 7 necrotic damage and it only has 12 hit points.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, poor thing.
The other death dog had attack at N.
It's a miss.
That's a miss.
It's a miss.
Oh.
Just barely.
Oh.
Yeah.
En's like staggering as the jaws come out and like
Yeah.
come out at it.
Also, Willow, I will remind you, you have your lightning gauntlet attack.
Okay, I was looking at that. I don't know if I couldn't figure out where it was, like the details for it.
It's
I
on
literally-
your armor model infiltrator. It's part of that.
Right. I saw it in my list and I was like, Thunder Gauntlet? Cool, but I
No,
didn't know.
you have lightning launcher. Not lightning launcher is the one for the infiltrator. Thunder gauntlets
Okay.
is for the
Infiltrator.
guardian.
Right.
I want that on like a t-shirt or something. Like,
What?
what do you call like a varsity jacket? The infiltrator.
Right.
That sounds sick as hell.
Okay. Okay, thank you, because I was wondering whether I could use it, but I couldn't figure out where to find it.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So, let's lightning launcher, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic timing, because I do believe N just ducked out the way, yeah?
Yes. Are you aiming at a shadow or the dog?
The dog. How
Okay.
close can I get? Range 90. I'm well within range.
You are well within range.
But I want to be right behind N when I do it because it's like N ducks out the way and then like Willow is
Willow
standing
pops
there
out.
ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it includes a gem on the hand? Is that
That's part of the flavor, basically.
right? Well, in any case, Willow's gloves are pretty shiny, as it were.
Yeah.
I should also mention that Willow's armor, like along the ridges of like where everything's put together, you see it kind of golden in the sprite. That kind of
Yeah.
like constantly moving. It's like everything is charms, just subtly. It's leather armor, but it's like
There's
something's
little
up with
bands
it. Yeah,
of it.
bands of
Yeah, there's-
energy running through it.
Yeah. Like,
Ooh.
I believe you, like, hold up your palm and there's, like, a diode or something in the center of it that charges up the lightning.
So I'm going to try that
Yeah.
lightning launcher. Hopefully it hits.
That's just a hit. Just barely a
Oh.
hit.
Oof.
That'll do.
Yeah. You sort of, there's, like, this, like, little crackle of lightning as, like, and the jolt hits the dog, and then both heads like whine. Actually, you should have had advantage on this attack because of the way the thing is, but it hits anyway. Roll again just to see if you crit. Just
So
roll a
hit it again?
d20. Just roll a d20 to see if you get a critical. Because all advantage against the dog have
I see.
all attacks against the dog have advantage. Nope. Okay. All
Okay.
good.
And Fish Dog, Luca, you had some health hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Fish Dog has a reaction of that it can use deliver a spell. Oh, is that only if I have used my turn
If
to
you
use
cast,
the spell?
yeah.
Okay, well then, sorry, but I think Fish Dog will keep trying to keep trying.
Yeah.
It will probably force strike.
Yeah.
The what hit it last time? The shadow thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna try and get that back.
Roll to attack, but no advantage. Hey, that's a hit.
Nice.
Payback, bitch! Beep boop.
Yeah. Having been sapped of its magical energy by this strange shadow creature, Fish Dog whirs up its little fins and shoots a bolt of force at it, hitting it for 4 damage. And
Yes.
you're getting really into the
Yeah.
thick of things.
En's not feeling
You're-
too
you're-
comfortable. They're kind
Yeah,
of
you're
reminded
in
of how they felt when the cockatrice attacked, but
Yeah.
they're actually going to try and harness that feeling this time, considering their new mindset.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the dog.
Ooh.
And that's level 2 now, right? Just by default?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so the eye is gonna flare again, and Dissonant Whispers, I'm gonna turn into a beast. A shadow beast to combat this shadow beast. Just shadow beast
Hell yeah.
fear.
The sun.
Oh, sorry, it shouldn't have had advantage on the
Oh.
saving throw, but it super fucking failed that.
Yeah.
So like
So-
this dark energy surrounds N, and like we see like through the eyes, the twin sets of eyes of the death dog. The
Just a
sort of
shroud of darkness.
the shroud
Just
of like
explode.
strange eyes and tentacles and like sort of iridescent purple and dark fiery light like emanating behind N, like these two wings filled with eyeballs emerge from behind them.
Ooh.
That hurts it very badly. So you take out the two shadows through that, which are linked to the hound.
Yeah. This time, and when N raises their hand, it's like an actual, like, offense instead of, like, get back. It's like,
Yeah.
get back!
There's like a howl, like a discordant twin howl of pain, as it takes damage, and the two shadows are like dispelled basically from its body. Luca, your turn. Finishing blow.
Is this undead? No.
No,
No. Okay,
the dog
I'm just
wasn't.
gonna. No, I'm just gonna take a
Doubt to be.
two-handed sword attack and use divine smite.
Hell yeah.
Don't know how to do this.
So just roll your attack. Oh, sick.
Whoa.
Yeah. How do you kill it?
I raise my sword and I bring it down and basically attempt to cut both of its heads off at the same time.
Okay. So, like an executioner, you lift your sword up in both hands. It gleams with this, like, pink iridescent light as you bring it down on top of this, like, rotting, blackened beast. And with a clean swipe, you cleave both heads at the neck. There's like a ta-dunk as the skulls hit the floor, and with a sick crunch and a gurgle, the body falls down limp. It is dead.
Yeah.
Woo! Nice. Very nice.
Congratulations.
killed it.
Yay.
Yay!
I like that I've already got so many dice to roll. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
We did it!
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
We killed the evil that lurks. Question mark?
One of them.
Question mark indeed.
Yeah.
Hey, not to jump the gun, but can I go investigate the corpse before it like
Yeah.
turns to slop or whatever happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Are the shadowy thingies like present at
Nope,
all? Do
they
they
have
have
dissolved.
remains?
I mean,
Okay.
there's a sort of a black tar-like residue left
Huh.
behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Investigate to your heart's content.
Yeah.
First, as Willow's like squatting down to begin. Wait. Ritual will take too long, won't it? Is it decaying at all, or is it just there?
It's just there. Like, it might decay over the course of hours, but like
Right.
it's not gonna disappear in minutes or moments.
Would I? This isn't just a DM question. Is there any point using like detect magic, or is it more like identify, or like?
Identify would be able to tell you if there's any like spells cast on it specifically, or what the effects of certain things are. Detect magic would tell you like school of magic or magical effects that are present. Detect magic is more of a like
Spells.
radar.
Yeah. I guess neither of those. So maybe just a general investigation.
Yeah, fish dog can
Okay.
help you.
I just imagine fish dog like really shot to shit and like hobbling over, sky
Aw.
hobbling
Yeah.
over, but it
Yeah,
still
it's
gives
sort
Willow
of
advantage.
wobbling
Oh.
over
Yeah.
as it
And
looks a
gives
little
it-
dinged up and scuffed.
And gives it a
Yeah.
Oh no, I
concerned
want to
look.
like put it in my hands and like point it towards the thing so it can do its work without having to fly.
Aw.
Aw.
It's not too badly hurt. It can still
I know.
fly around. It's just like a little.
It's just
It looks
crooked.
a little worn down.
The necrotic damage, I imagine, like has its like panels a bit beaten up, like
Yeah.
the adjoining
baby.
parts.
It
It's okay.
basically looks like it was left in a garbage heap for a year.
No.
Is sort of the effect of necrotic damage on machinery. So it's
Yeah.
like rusty in places and worn down.
Willow is distantly amused that you guys are so attached to fish dog, so Willow just like touches it so that Willow gets advantage, and then
Yeah.
investigation, I'm guessing.
Yes, please. What are you trying to glean?
What am I trying to glean?
Yo, didn't even
What
need that
questions
advantage.
do you have?
I already know that it's a shadow mastiff. We know
It
that
is
it's
not
probably-
actually.
It's not jokes. Okay, that's what I'm trying to glean then. Identify this,
Yeah,
baby.
so you had suspected it was a shadow mastiff, but it
Right.
is not. This is a monstrosity of some kind. A death dog would be your guess of like what it is, which is like a two-headed hound with like a poisonous bite, basically. It like obviously has it's like disease bearing, but it seems to have been parasitized by these shadows. So
Oh.
while this
Awesome.
monster itself did not originate in the plane of shadow, it may have stumbled through there by some accident and been parasitized by these shadows, which are undead.
Right. So it just got fleas on
wow.
its way through my bar, basically.
Yeah.
Shadow
Necrotic
fleas.
fleas.
Damn, that's
Wow.
rough. This is a rough ass fleas.
Yeah. Oh, I actually imagined Willow like kind of, like so it wasn't necessarily.
I've been there, buddy.
No. Willow has not had fleas, thank you very much.
Well, it was very clean. We know. It's okay.
Yes, we know.
It's not a matter of cleanliness. Just who knows? I think. Would shifters get fleas or nits?
I mean, either or
Lice.
both. Humans can
Yeah.
get fleas as well.
Yeah,
Here's
that's
the thing.
fair. I just felt like it was because of the ears flick.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I mean,
Luca could get fleas.
Yeah.
Luca absolutely has had fleas. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's sad.
Hmm.
I know. Look, no one here is gonna bring up who has or hasn't had fleas.
Let's
okay?
let's just not talk about that, okay?
We don't need to talk about which parasites we have or have not had ourselves. This
And gestures at
dog
eyeball.
had shadow parasites.
Yes. Huh. And as an aside, this death dogs
Mhm.
exist in the universe and they are monsters, yes?
Yes, they are just like aggressive monsters. They just happen.
Cool.
Like
But
a
then,
mutation of magic of some kind.
they're not like an animal though, they're just a dog.
No,
Like a monster.
they are
Okay.
they are a monster.
Okay, so yeah, it's that's interesting.
What is?
Well, it's not the actual dog itself isn't from any shadowy place the thingies on it are.
I guess we
Can I
can figure
investigate
that
it?
out, given they were shadows.
Well, you never know. Always good to double check.
That's true. I have a shadow, and I'm not from a shadowy place.
That we know of.
Are you
True.
okay? By the way,
Yeah, you kind of.
is
I'm-
Luca okay?
So,
Luca
he's
is
loopy.
looking a bit rough. Luca looks gaunt. Like he has like eye bags now.
Can I
No!
just use a quick cure wounds on him?
I'm gonna double check what the strength drain does again. So like you can heal the damage, but the sort of weakness the muscle atrophy that is caused, you're gonna need a rest for that.
Yeah, no, but just to give him a little
Yeah.
bit of health back. How much
Yeah.
HP have you lost?
20.
Okay, yeah.
Damn.
The Willow's going to Willow can like divert this through Fish Dog. So basically
Yeah.
Willow's going to cast the spell, and because you're already holding Fish Dog, it's going to cure you.
Yes!
So
Input
the
at
Willow casts the spell and Fish Dog channels it, and there's like this lovely little glow of like buzzy warmth.
Yeah.
It feels like touching one of those plasma balls or like a Van de Graaff generator.
Yeah.
Yes!
So like Luca, your hair like slightly stands on end, but you feel sort of a warmth of healing magic, and
Aw.
specifically Willow's healing magic, which is very different from yours or Seeker Elsa's.
Yeah, how interesting.
That
So
cost
roll
at
for
level
cure
2?
wounds. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh,
do you
damn.
have second level slots now?
I don't know. I don't know why it's giving
You
me
do
that
not.
option. I don't. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Good. Yeah. So just one.
11?
Heal-
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, that's so much. Oh, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
You look pretty bad.
No.
The like wound on your knee, like on your leg where the dog bit you, is like patched up and scabbed over now.
Thanks
Don't
for
tell me
jumping
that
in
was
so
bad.
fast.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, if there's nothing more to glean from here, we should probably head back before you faint. I don't think either of us can carry you back.
I trust you. I believe in you.
We both take an arm, we might stand a chance.
Just drag me.
Unless one
I'm sure
pops
you'll get me
off,
back.
and then...
Well, yes, if you take it off, I'm much lighter.
But are you light
I
enough?
could put it in my pocket.
Could you put me in your pocket?
No, you'd break the pocket.
Oh. Is it because I'm so big?
Yes.
Your shoulders are very
Ah.
broad, Luca.
Thank you.
Just
You know just what to say to perk me up.
So you wander back to the farm and are able to sleep the rest of the night away.
In a stable. The most comfortable place after a long battle.
It wasn't that long.
Well, it felt long. I'm tired, remember?
Yeah.
I have no
Luca's
strength.
Like, I got necrotic damage. It felt long to me.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I will change back out of I feel like we all wipe out though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all just collapse in a heap on the hay and just
Yeah.
sleep.
Do I get my strength point back? Is this a long rest?
Yes,
Oh,
you get a
God.
long rest.
Luca needs to feel bulky again.
Feel so naked.
Yeah. And I get my spell slot back. Yay! Having
Yeah, I
spell
also-
slots is strange for me.
Yeah. I'll also say before Willow sleeps, they do that like they are peering over at their gloves again before they like unequip them.
Yeah.
It's a fond kind of like when Willow kind of rubs their hands together and then sleeps on their hands. It feels like they are fond of what happened.
Actually, can I ask about them?
As you're bedding down, sure.
Yeah. When you used your gloves in the bar, they didn't have a mask before.
Okay. Okay, so Willow's lying on their back just like glancing at their gloves, and that question is so weirdly worded that Willow doesn't know how to respond to you. They're gloves.
Yeah. Why are they on your face now? Very interesting.
What?
Oh, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. I just
I
thought you
don't
might.
I don't understand what
mask.
you're asking.
The
The
glow.
mask and the gloves are two separate entities.
Oh.
It's,
Yes. Okay.
Well, yeah, you haven't seen it before.
No, we haven't.
Yeah. It helps. So.
It looks very cool.
An extension of your armor, I assume?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, by the way. It looked less cool. Then I made it look cooler, so. Credit to me, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yes. They tap the gloves off, like, properly.
I'm glad you have it.
Does that mean you can't smell my shampoo?
I can still smell. It just filters. It's a filter.
Oh. So it filters out the bad stuff.
Well, it's
And then you get 100% Lucas shampoo.
You know what? Yes, that's exactly how it works. That's the specific function I made it for.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
You wouldn't want to miss out.
Life has so few pleasures. My hair is one of them.
Yours. Luca, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Mm-hmm. So you all bed down at like 3 a.m. to sleep together in the stable. But hey, at least it's warm and dry
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Soft chicken clucking noises in the background.
No.
Yes.
Put us to sleep.
Oh my god, can we have eggs?
In the morning, yes, absolutely.
Lucas is
So-
very excited.
You wake up the next day, kind of late morning, and are able to inform the Delvine family that the monster has been dealt with.
Hell yeah. I do love telling people that monsters are gone.
Luca can do the honors.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna let Anne do the honors.
What? Why me? We're walking towards the house. This gets dropped on me.
Well, I
just
brought
poured
him
some
in
a
last
drink.
time, and Willow spoke to him yesterday. Now it's your turn.
You two have a rapport with them. Why am I the one?
We
Well-
know him. I know him as much as you do.
And now it's your time to shine.
Yeah. We need a pretty face to be the front of our little party.
Isn't that you?
Hey.
Oh, I am very pretty, but I think I should let you. I'll give you this opportunity. That is my duty as a prince to share the responsibility and the honor.
Fine. Fine. We'll do it your way. So, and I guess we'll be the spearhead of this little trio back to the back to the family.
Yeah, you knock on the door and they invite you in for breakfast, and what do you say?
Willow's laughing at you behind the scenes.
Thanks.
Quietly.
Thanks,
They're not
Willow.
actually laughing, but you can feel that they're laughing at you internally.
Yep, I've gotten very familiar
The
with your ear
chuckle fuck
flicks.
energy.
Yeah, the ear flicks of amusement.
Yeah.
So, last night we managed to spot the beast prowling around your premises, and we got rid of it. It shouldn't bother you anymore.
Oh, goodness. That was swift. Thank you. That's grand of you. If you ever need any help or any favors done, let us know. We're simple folk, but glad nothing else got hurt by it.
Yes, that is a relief.
And Gan's wife says, "Well, wait, I think we can give you something, at least, to pay you for your kindness."
Oh, you don't need to do that.
I
just happy.
insist.
Kind of like settle and nod. Like, I'm not gonna stop her.
Okay, she is gonna go dig around for an item. So let me generate some pleasure for you.
Pleasure!
Pleasure.
Ooh,
For us.
that is what you are. You're my golden star.
It's star touched.
I'm your star-touched wanderer. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Hope and dreams don't come true.
Mm.
It'll be the death of you.
Why would you say that?
Because it's true. Ooh, ooh.
I don't have to talk about my dreams, okay?
Give me your traumatic backstory.
I dream. Isn't that enough?
Ooh.
Do we have to talk
It
about
is.
it when I'm awake too?
Quick
You
question:
should
Does
Dream
fish?
of Luca
Sorry.
protecting you.
Wow. Does fish dog
Mend on a long
recover?
rest?
Yeah.
I think you have to cast the mending cantrip on it.
Oh, Willow would have done that before they fell asleep.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
It didn't explode. Good for fish
So
dog.
when we wake up, it's like nice and shiny again.
Yes.
Okay, Luca would be very happy about that.
Imagine Luca waking up and being like, "Oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
oh, they're so attached." Willow's so ready to throw fish dog in the bin. Like,
No, that's our
it's so
friend.
funny. Oh boy, but also Willow gave you a scoff when you're like, "Engo, you're pretty. I know I'm pretty." Willow's like, "Fine then. You said I was last
Good.
on the list, bastard."
Willow's handsome. Did you?
Oh,
I
Yeah.
am also handsome, but Willow was very handsome.
Wow.
lucky you didn't say that out loud because Willow would have just
Yeah,
stopped laughing.
Willow would have left.
Willow
On
stops
the way back
laughing.
to salvage.
Willow stops laughing and walks backwards all the way into the woods until we can't see them anymore.
Not even walking. You know that like they just slide backwards.
Slide to the left and keep going and keep going. Anyway, I gotta go to work. Some of us have
Anyway,
jobs
so
I'm a doctor, remember?
and a prince.
What did this darling wife find for us?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
A basket of eggs.
Well, yeah, those are free.
Yes.
Oh.
Those come with breakfast.
Luca needs to eat 4 dozen eggs every morning to help him get large. But now that he's grown, he needs 5 dozen eggs.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
He's roughly the size of a barge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willow, don't you work on a barge?
Not quite. Oh, sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can work on me, like with my arm.
I do. Yeah. Willow did already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It checks out. Hell yeah.
Wow. This lady's just gone for like 40 minutes looking for treasure.
She's like, oh god, what can we give them?
It's just more eggs. All we have is eggs.
Just opens the cupboards and like eggs roll out.
opens Jack's Jack's dresser door. It's just eggs.
You know that Twitter page that's just the same photo of eggs in a fridge every day?
on Delvine, House of Egg.
Great. Good.
Oh, the egg family. I reckon the eggs tasted very nice here.
Yeah.
Fish.
I
They're-
would assume so. I wish I
Food's
liked
better.
eggs.
Food's better at
The
Naughty
chickens
Poppy,
get
but
to
the
eat a lot of bog bugs, so they've got very rich yolks, lots of protein,
Yum.
lots of vitamins.
Oh.
Yeah, vitamins.
The wife comes back with a small glass vial. It is or rather, not small, a small flask of glass that contains 2 doses of a potion of healing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wow.
It's not much, but
That is so generous.
We appreciate it.
you seem the type to get into fights and that sort of things. I wouldn't. You've already saved my husband, so please, if you ever are in danger, I hope this can help you.
Thank you so much.
So, two doses of potion of healing.
I'll give that to Willow and their endless pockets.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, you have a grand breakfast. You get a bunch of eggs to carry with you if you would like, and
Yes,
2
please.
potions of healing.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we want
Get it.
eggs.
You got a dozen eggs.
Yeah. Willow, add that to your pockets.
Would they be safe in the pockets?
Yeah.
Good.
Nothing technically touches each other in the pockets. They're all
Oh my
kind
god.
of. It's yeah.
They'd be perfectly
It's why
safe
you
in the
can
pockets.
store food in there.
Yo. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's
How have
all
we not-
basically stored in like a weird anti-gravity vacuum.
How have we
Perfect.
not invented bags of holding in real life yet?
Who says you
Because
haven't?
the laws of physics exist in real life.
Psh, but,
Disagree.
I also
Fuck
think
physics.
Willow would give 1 potion to N.
It's 1 potion with like 2 drinks in it.
Oh,
yeah,
is
it's
it?
one flask
Yeah.
with 2 doses inside
Okay,
it.
then they would.
So
So
you
you
drink
just
half
need
a
to
bottle.
like decant it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it back to Elsa.
Yeah.
Okay, and a dozen eggs, all of which go into Willow's pockets. It's just
Yeah.
Willow stepping outside and immediately like, wow, thank you, puts whole eggs into pocket.
Yeah. You just like take the basket and like tip it in.
Like none of the family's watching, but Jack is watching and just sees Willow pouring eggs into their pocket and is like, what?
You just vanish.
Out the window, like,
the eyes
huh?
huge.
Oh, sorry, Jack.
Are we gonna go and like
Investigate the
deportalize that burrow?
Yeah, should we go look at the burrow?
Do you want to investigate the barrow before you head back to salvage?
Might be an
think we
idea.
Might as
should.
well.
Yeah, since we're out here, we're refreshed.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, that is what you will do next time on Metanoia
Hell yeah.
Ah!
All right.
Ugh.